You can find out what's going on, guys and girls. Keith along with Rob.
Trying to get my hand right.
We're going to see what the lines are for the Vegas lines for week number. Would that be week 6? I think it's week 6.
Yeah, it'd be. Yeah, I think so.
All right. First off, we got Thursday night game. Broncos at Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs are at home. I'm gonna say Chiefs are favored by 9.5.
You're close.
10.
Closer.
9. Just 9 points.
Oh, you're getting colder.
11 points.
No.
11.5.
No, you're getting colder again.
10.5.
Yeah.
10.5. Well, okay. Hold on for a second. Let's see. Over under probably 48.
Oh,
It don't matter.
that's a little low.
51.
51.5.
51.5. All right. Sunday, they're going to be playing. I think this game's in Germany. Ravens at Titans. Ravens will be favored by 4.5.
Really close.
5.
No, it's the other way. 4. Yeah.
Sunday.
What's your over under on that game?
That's not.
Hey, Tim.
42.
That's not a bad guess. 40.5.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, Tim.
Panthers and Dolphins.
Oops, hold on, sir. Let me catch on mute here.
I'll say Dolphins. I'll say Dolphins. Hey, Tim, you can give a guess if you want to, too.
All right.
We're guessing about the lines.
For next week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Panthers and Dolphins. I'll say Dolphins favored by 8.5.
I'll say
Tim?
Dolphins by 11.
Tim is closer. 10.5.
10.5. Over under, I will say 49.5.
I'll say 45 and a half.
Tim is closer. 46.5.
Only because I don't expect the Panthers to be scoring. Boy, I'd hate to see what the over-under is going to be for any Patriots game coming up in the future.
Yeah,
0 and 3 points in the last 2 weeks.
Patriots Jets game. Boy, oh boy, that'd be something.
Saints Texans. Wow. Saints at the Texans. I'm gonna say Texans by 1 point.
I was about gonna. I'll go 1.5 for Texans.
You were gonna say a point, Tim?
I was gonna say point. I was thinking a point, but since he went a point, I'll go 1.5.
Well, you can go with a point because it is a point. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And over under 41.5.
I'll say more like 44 and a half.
What did you say, Rob?
41.5.
Ding! That's it. 41.5.
Let's see. Commanders at Falcons. Oh, God. I'm going to say Falcons 2.5.
Where is it at?
At Atlanta. I'm going to say Falcons 2.5.
I'll say Falcons 3.
Well, Rob's just a little closer on this one. 1.5 right now.
1.5. Okay.
I don't know when they last updated these, but yeah, that's what it is.
And over under, I'm going to say 41 flat. 41. Tim?
Okay. All right. 42 and a half.
Tim's very close. 42.
All right. Colts, Jags.
Well, you want to talk about some damn Jekyll.
It doesn't have a line for that game.
And I'll tell you why it don't have a line, because they haven't made it back overseas yet.
Right. Probably because we don't know the injuries for that game yet.
Yeah. They
no
got
line or over under for that game.
They got okay. See,
you want to project one? You want to project one though?
Sure.
All right.
So we got what now? What? So it's Jaguars and Colts.
Yeah, in Jacksonville.
And Jacksonville.
So my question would be: is Jonathan? Well, I mean, if Jonathan Taylor does play, they're gonna have to work him in the offense. So the Moss kid's probably gonna get some more carries.
Well, he's going to be activated. He's active anyway.
And then
Right.
Richardson was questionable for a return today, but didn't with a shoulder injury.
Yeah, he got hurt.
So,
But Minshew was doing okay, though.
I'm going to say, if I was guessing right now, I'll say Jags by 2.
oh, that sounds really good. I'd say no more than 3.5. I'd say 3 probably.
Well, with Jacksonville at home, I kind of have a feeling that they might be a 3.5 point favorite in that game.
They could be.
Could be. Yeah. And the over-under.
Seahawks at the Bengals. I like the Seahawks by 2.5.
Yep. 3.5 Seahawks.
3.5. What is that?
No.
All right. What is
Bengals?
Rob was a little closer.
What is it? 2?
That's what your prediction was. I think Tim went 2.5.
Mine was 2.5. His was 3.5.
3.5.
Okay, 2.5, 3.5. So you're going to go with 2?
Yeah, 2.5. I'll stay at 2.5. What was it?
Well, you're on the wrong team.
Whoa. So the Bengals are favored by 2.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that line at all. How about you, Tim?
Yeah, I don't like the Bengals at all right now.
Vikings at Bears.
What's your over-under on the Seahawks?
Oh, Seahawks Bengals over under 46.5.
I'll go much lower, 42.5.
Tim's a point closer, I guess, 44.
44. Okay. Vikings Bears, Tim.
Oh, I'll go Vikings 8.5.
Woo, that's awful lot. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. I'm gonna go Vikings.
Well, it might be
4.
too much now that the Bears may have found an identity.
Well,
No.
he's gonna go 8.5. I'm gonna go 4.5.
4.
Okay.
4. All right.
Under.
Lines.
Over under, both of them can score if they want. I mean, they're capable of doing it. 45 and a hook.
42 and a hook.
48.5.
Wow. How about that? A little high.
Rams are ahead of the Eagles.
49ers Browns, Tim.
He throw that one to him.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll just assume that even with Watson playing, and it's in Santa Clara,
Nope.
No, it's
in
in Cleveland.
It's in Cleveland.
it's in Cleveland. Okay, so that cuts it. San Francisco 4.5.
I'll say 6.
Would you believe they're only favored by 3?
Woo. Okay.
So it would probably have been 6, but it cut down to 3 because they're in
The over-under on that one?
44.5.
Okay.
Would you say?
44.5.
Well, I'm gonna go a lot more now. I'm gonna go 52.
41.5.
Whoa, man.
Only because they don't know if Watson's going to play or not. So the 49ers may have to put up all the points.
Patriots at Raiders.
Only because of what, Tim, did you say? I'm sorry.
I think that if Watson doesn't play, then the 49ers will have to put up all the points.
I got you. Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Patriots at Raiders. Patriots by 1.5. Even though they hadn't scored in 2 weeks, I'm gonna still do it against the Raiders in Vegas. I'll say Patriots 1.5. Tim,
Pick them.
he go call it a Patriot
Raiders.
game.
Raiders are favored by 1.5.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
The
go,
over-under?
39 and a half.
Would you say
39.5,
39 and a half.
39 and a half? You know what? I'm going to actually go a little higher now. I'm going to go 41 and a half.
42.5.
42 and a half. Okay. All right. Now,
By the way, Arizona is leading 14-10 with a little under 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Lions at Bucks, Tim.
Lions 3.5.
I like them one more than that. Lions 5.
Lions by 3.
3.
Over under 10.
47 and a half.
Woo, I was going to say something close to that. I'm going to say 46 and a half.
45.5.
Ah, okay. We weren't far off. Cardinals, Rams. Cardinals, Rams. This is a tough one, man, because the Rams right now are playing, but Cardinals have.
Cardinals are looking okay.
Yeah, they got an identity crisis, though, because you just don't know if they are playing decent, but man, oh man, they got to go. At least they get to play on a decent field in LA.
Wow.
I'm going to say Rams by a point.
I'd say Cardinals by 1.5.
Cardinal or Rams are favored by 4.5.
Okay.
By 4.5?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot. That sounds like a lot to me.
And the over under.
Oh, well, the over under. If they got them favored by that much, it's 49.
Oh, wow. No, I won't pick an NFL total over 50, so I'll go 47.
46.5.
46 and a half. All right. Tim gets to go next. Eagles and Jets.
Not as high as I might have thought about early in the season because the Jets play good defense. But I'll say Eagles 4.5.
I'm gonna go Eagles 7.5 just because the Jets can't score shit.
Close. Eagles by 6.5.
Okay.
And the
Over
over
under, I'll go.
Over under is how many the Eagles can score, and then the Jets field goal or two.
Well,
42 and a half.
How many did you say?
42 and a half.
I think that's high. I don't think it's that much. 38.
Tim is right on the button on that one.
42 and a half. I think that's high. It sounds high. 42 and a half. Okay. Giants, Bills.
No line on that one.
No line.
Yeah,
Okay.
no line. Okay.
You can project one.
That's right. They got to fly back.
Did
Cowboys,
you,
Bills 6.5. This is gonna be my line.
I was gonna say 8.5 at home. Yeah. Something
I
like
think
that.
with the Bills being at home, I would probably go over 7. I'd probably go
I think so too. I think it'd be a little bit more.
7.5, maybe.
Yeah,
They have to travel back, so they got
Well, Giants are coming off a bye week too, right?
Who?
Giants.
No, Giants lost at Miami today.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
31-16.
That's right.
Yeah, 16.
Cowboys, Cowboys, Chargers. Cowboys in Santa Clara tonight. They're coming home and then going back out to out to LA next week. This is a spot I like in Chargers. 2 points. Chargers 2.
Cowboys by 2.5.
Ding, 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 ding for one of you.
Cowboys.
Yeah. Tim's
2.5.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Like I could see it being a letdown week, possibly for the Cowboys. That could possibly be.
Depending on how they play this week. Yeah.
Right.
And the over under?
48.5.
I'm gonna go a little less than that. I'm gonna go 46 and a hook.
You're just right in between you.
47 and a
Yeah.
Okay.
hook. Okay. So
And
we
a
got-
bye week next week for the Packers and the Steelers.
Mhm. Meow. Yeah, man.
She wants treats. She'll get them in a little while. They
You
should
eat
try
one
to
of them?
after 5.
Yo, I've eaten one of them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right.
God.
They ain't the greatest.
No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. How about have you heard this shit about Mel Tucker yet?
Are we talking? Well, the fact that he got fired and possible sexual harassment.
I'm talking about have you heard or seen the texts that was released? Or
Nope.
that weren't supposed to be released. The woman that filed charges, number one, stayed on the phone with him, rumored, right around May, 42 minutes. I told Keith she won't that reading the Bible to him, and she won't that when he was having phone sex. Obviously, she can't see him. It won't a video call. They won't sit in there playing Stratomatic football, if you know what I'm saying. They just shit like that won't happen.
Yeah.
Number two, a month later, she sends him a text saying Happy Father's Day. A week prior to that, she sends a text to her girlfriend. I smell $95 million or $85 or $75 million in my future if I play these cards right. Exactly what she said.
I swear, a lot of this guilty until proven innocent culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Especially with
God
the
damn.
accusations for
That's the
sexual misconduct.
Now, so think about this. This is going to go in a Michigan courtroom.
Mhm.
There's no way he's getting his job back either way. That's the problem.
Oh, he ain't gonna get his job back, but he get $90 million from the damn school.
Oh, yeah,
If they-
he is.
Yeah,
Plus damages.
right. The thing is,
Oh, Dobbs threw a pick 6 for the Cardinals. 17-14 Bengals. He was down in Arizona.
the thing of it is, like you say, as soon as they heard sexual harassment, boom. They didn't even say, we're going to put you on suspension or with pay. Why don't they do something like that?
Because
Like,
the alumni and all of them will say, oh, he must have done it. Fire him now.
And now they're looking at $85 million down the tubes if they end up losing this deal. But I was watching the Outkick show today, and they were reading off exactly what. And then, how about this deal? The woman went to she has already filed a grievance saying, "I don't want the text released publicly." She don't want to.
Bad.
Yeah. So I'm like this. If look, let's say Tim, I was suing your ass, and I had something on you or something. Would I care if other people read it? It would be like,
okay, but hold on a second. Yes, I would. Partially because if that gets out, there are going to be people coming after me, and I can't protect myself.
But
you talking about? I'll be honest with you. That should have been in the hands of attorneys.
Yeah,
and whoever works for that attorney's office should be fired.
Well, what's his name made it public. That's no doubt about it. Tucker went out and said because he was scared it was going to get blocked. He's scared it was going to get blocked. She had already
give it to your freaking attorney or whoever you have leading your case.
She has already asked. She's went to the court and already asked for him to be stored and not be released.
They want a
And
gag
all-
order essentially.
Yeah, pretty much. But he released them prior to that, so I guess couldn't do nothing about it because.
Nope.
And she's like, I don't think you should have been able to do that. Well, hell, there was a lot of things.
Hell, I mean,
y'all,
if it's
Here's the
Texas
thing:
Republic
her,
that would
her
tell them not
accusation
to.
went public.
he was married man, and he's still married now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. This
I mean,
woman.
if the accusation, if she's going to take the accusation public, his defense ought to be public.
Yeah.
And by the way, the Orioles they better not give up another run here, or else this could be Dunzo City.
What'd you think of the Dodgers Diamondbacks game one? Wow.
Yeah. But
Kershaw.
5 runs without getting it out.
Right. Kershaw looked like he never pitched in his life. What's going on, folks? We got 4 folks here. Leave us some comments. And if you don't, hey, if you agree or disagree with what we're saying about Tucker, Mel Tucker, let us know. But I'm like his, and I'm not saying Mel Tucker's not at fault because obviously he is. He's a married man. He shouldn't be on this. Shouldn't have been on this phone call with his woman.
Yeah, you kind of got to be able to put yourself in the shoes of each of the participants,
right? But they both admit they were on the phone 35 plus minutes with each other.
Mm-hmm.
She says
that ball is high and that ball is deep and that's out of here. Grand slam.
For who?
Mitch
Mount
Garver
House.
for the Rangers.
Oh,
so
goodness.
what's the score now?
9-2? 9-2.
Oh my gosh!
So the Rangers, are basically a game away from winning the series.
Going to the championship series.
The thing is they're going to outslug a lot of teams.
I hope they play the Phillies in the World Series. I really do. I want to watch this team because even if they beat us, I won't feel so bad. They've never won one, have they?
Who? Rangers? No, they went twice in a row in 10 and 11, but didn't win.
And 11, they were so close.
Yep.
Twice.
Essentially, Nelson Cruz makes that catch, or they have a better right fielder that has better range. He catches that, they win. Or if they had held the lead after Hamilton homers in the next inning.
Yeah. Was it Freeze got him in both times, wasn't it?
Yes.
David Freeze?
Yep.
One was a triple, and because I remember him.
What the hell's Josh Hamilton doing now? I wonder.
Oh, Josh Hamilton's retired.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if he was in a drug facility again. He's been in them so many times in his life.
Let's see if they have anything for what he's doing now.
Which is Jets Broncos game looking like?
Well, he got found guilty in February of last year for unlawful restraint. Josh Hamilton, probation for a year and 20 hours of community service, along with anger management and parenting rehabilitation classes.
Is that in Ohio? Is that in Texas?
I don't know where this is. Well, he got accused of assaulting his own oldest daughter. Oof.
Hey, Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Hey, guys. Hey, Tim.
Baseball not going exactly your way, is it, Bob?
No, they just hit a grand slam against us.
Yeah.
Looks like they'll be going to Texas down by 2 games.
Yep.
How about the Panthers? 0-5. Is it the worst team in the NFL?
I guess so. That seems that way.
Washington's close, but I don't think they're quite that bad.
You know, I mean, they made the Bears look like fucking world beaters.
Oh, I know it. I didn't see it all. I saw parts of it.
Yeah, I saw like the first half. I could have watched the rest of the game if I'd stayed up late enough, but I mean, I have to watch it on Twitch. I don't have Prime, but yeah. It's like they couldn't stop the one receiver, and it was like, you're done after that.
DJ
What the
Moore.
hell's up with the
DJ Moore,
Bills?
yeah.
The Bills are another tough team to figure out too.
Well, I think a lot of it, you get the Josh Allen and Mahomes thinking they're the best thing since Betty White, and they think they can do whatever they want, and that comes back to bite them in the ass sometimes.
All right, Rob. Today's immaculate grid. You need an Angel and a Philly.
I need an Angel and a Philly. Hold on for a second. Let me
Now,
think.
I only got 7 out of 9 on this because I couldn't get the 300 hitters for the 300 hitter or my first guess for Rockies and Orioles were off. So,
Angel and a Philly. Listen.
Bob, you can help out if you want.
Let me think.
This is one I didn't get. Oh, no.
Anybody in chat with us? Angel and Philly.
And I'm not going to look up the people, so.
Right. Let me think.
No, Jamie Moyer wasn't an Angel.
They were both an Angel and a Philly.
Yes.
Yeah. Tommy Hunter? No.
That's not a bad guess, actually.
I'm
I'm not for 100% certain.
I'm not sure either.
Hold on.
Pete Vukovich.
Hold on.
Angel and a Philly.
No for Tommy Hunter. Not an Angel.
Bake McBride. Did he ever go out west and play? I played somewhere else.
Nope.
Greg Luzinski. Did he play for the Angels?
Did anybody on that 02 Angels team ever play on the Phillies when they had
I was the one guy I kind of thought of, but I don't think he did, was Brendan Donnelly. I don't think he played for the Phillies.
Venables.
No, Brendan Donnelly didn't play for the.
Lackey never played for the Phillies, right?
John Lackey? No.
No. Not Mike Lieberthal and not like Marlon Anderson.
Lieberthal played for the Phillies.
Garrett
Yeah,
Anderson?
No, Garrett Anderson was only an
Angel?
Yeah, this is one I could have.
Troy Glaus? No.
Scott Rowland was never an Angel, I don't believe.
No.
Only a Philly and a Red.
And a Cardinal.
And a Cardinal, that's right, yeah.
That's what he's going at. That's what he's going as a that's what he's going in as a Hall of Famer. Cardinal.
Okay, now Kent Colby was never a Ranger. Frank Tanana was never a Philly. Terry Mulholland wasn't an Angel, no.
Mulholland?
I don't think he was an Angel.
He may not have been.
Although he could work for the next column below.
Yeah, you got Cleveland. Phillies also with Cleveland and with Baltimore.
Okay,
So
so Terry
Phillies,
Mulholland will work for Phillies,
Angels, Indians, and Orioles.
Indians. Orioles.
Tomei would be an easy one, so that'd be 21.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Tomei played for all three, didn't he?
Yep. Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play for the Angels. He did not play for the Angels. He played for the Phillies, the Indians, and the Orioles. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And the White Sox. And
did Mike Lieberthal play for the Orioles?
Don't think so. He played for the Dodgers. That I do know because he's the backup catcher for in my 07. Spent his last year with the Dodgers. Lieberthal did. So 07 was his last year.
How about this? He's caught more games for the Phillies than any other catcher. How about that shit? Lieberthal.
Mm.
Damn. I guess he spent 12 years with them. He probably should have.
Did Darren Dalton play for anybody else besides the Phillies?
Just the
Yeah.
Marlins.
He played for
Okay.
Miami Marlins. Yeah, Florida Marlins at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there an
Ben as well.
Istoris that played for the?
Cesar Storis.
There was an Istoris that played for the Angels, I think. At one
I think it
time.
was
Probably
Cesar.
my sir is Turris.
Or maybe it is my sir.
My sir did play, but did not play for
The Phillies.
Yeah.
How about Greg Gross?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Greg Gross played for the Phillies, I think.
Yes, he
Did
did.
Gary Matthews Jr. play for both the Angels and the Phillies?
I believe that could be a junior or senior.
He's junior.
Gary Matthews Jr. played for the Phillies. Yes,
No, he didn't.
he did.
Senior played for the Phillies.
Senior
I
did,
thought,
yeah.
I thought Junior played for a short time with us.
Did Gary Matthews Senior play for the Angels? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I thought Junior played with us for a while.
Nope.
How about Doug Glanville?
For who? He
Phillies?
played for the Phillies, but I don't think he played for
Anybody else?
the Cubs, and I think he also played for the Mets. Oh, he played for the Phillies twice,
Aaron Rowan played for the Giants and the Phillies.
and the White Sox.
And the White Sox, yeah.
Shane Victorino played for the Cubs and the White Sox.
No, he played for the Red Sox.
I mean,
No,
Cubs and the Phillies and the Red Sox is what I meant to say. Cubs,
A-Rod never played for the Phillies, right?
A-Rod, no.
K-Rod.
A-Rod.
A-Rod.
Francisco Rodriguez.
I was thinking maybe we signed him for 1 year, but maybe he didn't play. Maybe he didn't.
That could be the case. No, he didn't play for.
How about Robertson, David Robertson? He played for the Yankees. He's played for. Let's see.
I'm going to switch my computer, guys. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
There's probably somebody from back in the 70s.
Kevin Stocker played for the Phillies and the Cubs, but did he ever play for the Angels?
No, I don't think so.
No. Who in the hell would have played for the Angels?
Mickey Moore.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hollins, Dave Hollins.
Hold on.
Kevin Stocker.
Stalker?
Kevin Stocker did play for the Angels, didn't he? Yep.
Yes, he did.
Kevin Stocker did play
we'll
for
go
him.
with that.
Yes. I bet that won't be very many. It won't be over 5%, but
No. It's going to be a lot less than 5%.
0.2%.
He got traded to the Angels in 2000.
all right. And then who else you got bless you. You got the
And
Indian.
just for a heads up, we're also for these teams matched up with the Angels, Indians, and Orioles. Now those are all American League teams. You have the Rockies as well as the Phillies. And then we got a statistical category. So
Okay. So the Phillies, you also got them with the Indians?
Yes.
yeah. Tomei's the easy one. And Tim
Okay.
said,
I gave you Terry Mulholland.
Right. Mulholland pitched for him.
Terry Mulholland. You want to go with that one? Or
Yeah, go for that because it ain't going to
Indians,
be that.
Phillies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That won't be over 5%.
No.
0.6%.
All right. I'll tell you who I went with. Hold on. I went with reliever Jerry Spradlin, a 0.03%.
Oh wow,
Now, who have you got another one for the Phillies and somebody else?
Orioles.
Phillies and Orioles.
Phillies and Orioles.
Did Mike Devereaux ever play for the Phillies?
I don't
So
think so.
Gary Maddox.
No.
I swear I thought Lieberthal played for the
Was
Orioles.
King
I guess
Cavilla
not.
ever Oriole?
Who?
There was a
Jimmy Cavilla?
Hoyles, Chris Hoyles.
Hoyles with the Orioles.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was,
but-
but I don't think he played for
He
anybody
didn't play
else.
for Philadelphia though.
No, I
I
don't
think
think
for
For
the
the
Orioles.
Rockies.
Let's see. Orioles.
Yeah, this is another one I would have probably taken on.
I got one. Who was our boy Darlene for the Phillies? Who was the guy we met for the Phillies? Vance Worley.
no Oriole. No.
I think he was an Oriole.
Yes,
Was
he
he?
was.
Vance
he?
Worley. Vance Worley. Oh,
Put
my
him in.
God.
All right. 0.5%.
He wasn't there long then because I don't even remember him.
He was there in 2016.
Okay.
That's probably why you forgot about him.
Yeah, that's what he
Their
looked like.
bad season.
We got pictures of him around here, autograph for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
Now
fact,
I did get,
I think he. Oh! I tell you, somebody else it could have been Jason Worth.
he played for the Orioles,
He came up with the Orioles.
but did
Jason
he play
Worth?
a game for them?
Oh yeah, Jason Worth came up with the Orioles.
But didn't play a game for him.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
Damn,
All right.
I
Drafted by the
Oh.
Orioles, never played for them.
Now you got the Rockies up with the Angels.
The the Rockies and the Angels. That won't be quite as hard, I don't think.
It's
Because
a lot harder than you might think.
Did Dante Bichette play for any of those teams?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was an Indian.
Dante Bichette was a Angel, a Brewer, and a Rocky, and a Red Sox.
So we'll go with Dante.
A Rocky.
I'll steal that one.
That'll be about
That's 11%.
5 or 6%.
Okay, I went with closer Brian Fuentes. He was 1% or 3%. Sorry.
Okay. Indians
All
Rockies.
right, who else? Who's your next one? You got
Indians Rockies.
Indians and Rockies.
Was Wright ever a pitcher for the Rockies?
Jamie Wright, I believe he was. I believe he was.
Indians,
Well,
Rockies.
Was Denny Nagel ever an Indian?
No, Denny Nagel was never an Indian, but Jamie Wright was definitely yes.
Is that Jamey?
Yes.
I was going to say
0.6%. All
a
right.
left-handed reliever that played for the Braves too. I think he played for the Braves, Indians and Rockies.
Huh.
What was his
Rock-
Okay, hold on. I went with Ronnie Belliard, who was a worse 0.8%.
It won't
So good
John
job.
Rocker. It won't John Rocker, but let's see
No.
who was.
Not Mike Stanton.
Wasn't there one at Westwood or something? I can't
No.
remember.
He was a lefty. It won't Candelaria. Let's see, what the hell is his name? What the hell is
For
his
who?
name?
For the Braves?
I want to say he pitched for the Indians and the Rockies, but you already got that.
Yeah, we're down to the Orioles, and the Rockies now is the one that we still got to get.
Orioles and Rockies.
Okay, I will give you a spoiler. I thought it was Chris Iannetta. It is not.
He was,
Chris, he was with the Rockies, but he was not with the Orioles.
He went to some other team and then came back, I thought.
Chris
that-
Iannetta he went to the Snakes.
was Neppy Perez ever an Oriole?
Effie Perez.
Shortstop.
Yeah, he did go. Chris Iannetta did go to the Snakes.
Yeah. Yeah, he went down.
Don't think so, Keith.
Okay.
Rockies and Orioles.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you a hint who I went with.
John,
Yeah.
not John.
Think
Smiley.
of one of the worst managing decisions that Buck Showalter made as a manager of the Orioles in a playoff game
Gosh.
against the Blue Jays.
Is he
So
a
he was
pitcher?
a position player then.
A pitcher. He put this pitcher in instead of Zach Britton.
Oh, so it's a righty. He had to be a righty. He put
No,
in.
it was he was a starting pitcher, but when you had Zach Britton in the bullpen, you could have used him instead of this guy, who also would have worked as a Guardians Rockies.
How about this? Is somebody I'm thinking of, but he was a drug addict. Donnie,
Moore, not Donnie Moore.
not Donnie Moore. No, that don't sound right.
Does the name Ubaldo Jimenez ring a bell?
Oh,
No.
yeah, that's where he went. Was Baltimore, wasn't it? From
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you could go with him. He would probably do decent, but everybody probably remembers him. We're just going 9 for 9. We're not going low score. We're just going 9 for 9. I have to remember that. We're not trying to go for low score.
He won't be over 5%. I wouldn't think.
No, he'll be like 10, I think.
Oh, 43.
Yeah, everybody remembered him.
All right.
Okay.
So now
All right,
for the,
hold
for the
on,
American
hold on,
League teams.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead, Tim.
I went with Garrett Atkins. 1%.
Now, which ones you
All
got?
right, for your
300
American League teams that we've considered, the Angels, Indians, and Orioles, a 300 plus average season in batting.
Right. I'm going to throw you one that you're never going to think of. Francisco Rodriguez went 1 for 2 as a hitter. You do not need
Wow.
at-bats. You do not need a number of at-bats. Go with Francisco Rodriguez for the Angels.
For the Angels.
You want to do that, Rob? Just, okay.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Rob.
Yep.
On 3, tell us what you think they're going. 1, 2.
Are there a couple?
It didn't allow it, though.
Oh, you got to have a minimum number of bats.
So we're not going to go 9 for 9.
Oh, no, you must have picked the wrong one then.
I don't know. I saw this. Oh, you got it. Let you do it?
Hold on. I got to see my phone
Okay.
here.
Did you do it with the Angels, Keith?
Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on.
Now, there's 2 Francisco Rodriguez's, aren't they?
I don't know. I just saw the one come up, but
Oh, okay.
maybe there was another one. Maybe I just missed that there was another one.
All
Anyway.
right, let's see. You gotta have a 300. You gotta have a 300 hitter any season at all with the Orioles.
Oh, shit.
No.
That's right. He wasn't. I'm sorry. 300 season. I'm sorry. I thought it was 300 career. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry, guys.
that's a shame. Oh, Chase with a touchdown on a bomb by Burrow.
All right.
300
I had Garrett
hitter.
Anderson for that one.
What's that?
I had Garrett Anderson for 300 for the Angels.
Um,
Troy Gloss would probably work.
Alex Mathesoli says definitely not.
You're not
Chris
Chris Davis.
You know, if you go with the 70s, there's almost no, maybe Jim Fregosi, but I don't think there was hardly any Angels
no.
that hit over 300.
Would Brian Downing work?
Yeah, Brian Downing. would
Rod
work.
Carew.
Rod
Of course.
Carew would definitely work.
Rod Carew,
Okay,
definitely.
I'm,
but it
I'm
would be-
sorry, guys. I thought it was 300 career.
It would definitely be.
I'll
Hey,
go ahead and put Crew in there.
how about Mike Trout?
Yeah. Shohei
Shohei.
Ohtani.
Otani, yep. The left-handed guy played first base for the Angels.
JT Snow.
Now,
Crew is 16%. So Indians and Orioles. Was there one of those you didn't get, Tim?
No, I got all of them.
Okay.
Who's the guy that played left? Oh, who's the guy that played left? I mean, left-hander that played first base for the Angels.
What years?
Shit.
Wally Joyner?
Oh,
Wally Joyner. That's who I was thinking of. He batted 300 for him a few
Yeah,
times.
probably his rookie year. I'll put him in on my phone. Let's see. 2% for Wally Joyner.
Yeah.
All right, Rob, I'll let you take your pick of an Indian or an Oriole that batted over 300.
Oh, wow. Let's see if we can find somebody that really, really nobody would figure out.
All right. I'll put that one here.
How about
Ooh,
Bob?
okay.
Did Hoyles ever or Segui?
Yeah, I don't think David Segui hit
David
300 for the Orioles.
For
I
a
don't think
year?
he-
I thought 1 year that he was batting like 340 or something and then cooled off. I thought he hit 300.
Well, maybe in a shortened season he may have.
Yeah, let's
Hold
see.
on.
Maybe not. But
Did
he
they
might
have a
not have.
batter named Horn or something at one time?
Sam Horn.
Was he a 300 hitter?
I don't think so. But Sam Horn is actually a 300 hitter for, I believe, for the. Wait a minute, hold on. Sam Horn might have hit 300 for the Indians in '93.
Oh, well, that would
Because
be.
you do not need.
How about the third base? How about the third baseman for the Indians back in the day? Corey.
Brooke
Yeah,
Jacoby?
yeah. If you don't need minimum at bats, put Sam Horn in for the Indians or for the Guardians.
.008%.
Sam Horn. Okay, so you still got to get to Oriole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have any more guesses left, but we got 172. Is that
Okay,
right?
Oh,
I've
okay.
got a guess. I'm playing on my phone. Do you
Tim
want to throw a
Foley.
guess out for the Orioles for
Tim-
300?
Tim Foley.
All right, I used Brooks Robinson already. He was 6%.
Brooks Robinson hit that good 1 year?
Yeah, for a few years.
Okay.
Yeah, he was-
'cause I
he
didn't
was
know
a-
him as being a guy that hit for much over.
Even
Oh.
Ripken hit three. Even
Okay.
Ripken hit 300 a couple times.
What about Brian Roberts or Nick Markakis?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking Paul Blair, but he didn't.
Okay.
I
I bet-
wonder if
Mark
Al Bundy did.
Belanger. Mark
No,
Belanger.
Mark Belanger didn't hit above 240.
How about
Never did.
Jim
Oh, wait a minute.
Dwyer?
Belanger might have hit 300 once. Like, let's see. I don't think he ever did, but he could.
If Mark Belanger did, wouldn't that have been a good answer?
Oh, God.
Probably Boo Powell.
Bobby Grich.
Mark Belanger did hit 300 if we don't count
Wow.
number of at-bats in 65.
Oh,
Mark Belanger.
I'll put him in just to see for shit and
Oh
giggles.
my lord! Who knows how many people that percentage is going to be? It can't be high.
0.07.
0.07.
Yep, because remember they don't take minimum at bats. So if you
Oh,
came up for a cup of coffee and hit 300 and that was all you played, it counts.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you somebody else that might have. How about
all right. There's a guy.
Jim Palmer? Jim
What's-
Palmer.
There's a guy for the Orioles in 2016 who had 305 at bats, who hit 302. He was a left fielder.
2016.
Yeah. This would be this would be a name I would never get.
Now, Jim Palmer's best career batting average was 224.
What that meant to Cuellar, Mike Cuellar.
This guy's from South Korea.
Oh, is that oh crap.
Su Quinn Young.
No.
Bruce
Not
Bochy.
Dae-Ho Lee.
Yeah.
Is that who it is? Dae-Ho Lee?
No. His initials are HSK.
So it's probably
Nice.
Young
Hee
Soo
Soo
Kim.
Hee Soo Kim.
Yeah, Hung Soo Kim.
Who would be your vote for American League Manager of the Year? Texas manager.
Brandon Hyde.
Texas Rangers manager. Who is he?
No, Brandon Hyde.
Hyde is going to be the manager of the year.
For the Orioles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody expected him to follow up an 87-win season with a 100-win season. Yes, they have the talent, but that's a stacked division to win 100 games in that division. In my
Yeah.
opinion, that's who I'd vote
I mean,
for.
you're thinking Texas is Bochy, who you're thinking of.
Yeah. But
Is Bo-
I
is
don't
Bochy
think-
with-
I
is
don't think
Bochy
it'll-
with-
I don't think it'll be Bochy.
That's who I'd give it to. That's who I.
Who would you give it to, Tim?
Did they win 90 games?
no,
They didn't.
no.
Who would you give it to, Tim?
Brandon Hyde for the Orioles.
Oh, okay.
I'd give it to Bochy for making it to the playoff. Unbelievable. Then National League
Oh,
got to be the Diamondbacks coach.
yeah, I would think that he'd probably be.
What's up, Dwayne?
Polo, yeah. Oh, so I got to tell you about my football grid that I did the other week, or they did this past week. On Wednesday, number 78, my
78.
rarity score was 15 and not out of 9 out of 9.
15?
Yes,
Holy mackerel.
no cheating. I guarantee it. I did it. Like, my problem is I usually do these like I have a break at 10 o'clock. I need something to kind of take my mind off of it, so I'll kind of just peruse. And if I can do one in 15 minutes, then
Which
I can
number
do it.
was that?
that is number 78.
Tim, you'll give us an update on the scores. Bengals Cardinals. What's the score?
24-14 Bengals.
Eagles Rams.
Give me a second here. Hold on.
Got my phone back in the other room. Also, I could go get it if you want me to.
No, hold on. The Scoregami website will do it. All right, so I'll give you them all. Bengals, Cardinals, 24-14. Eagles, 17. Rams, 14.
Jets, Broncos,
Broncos, 13. Jets, 8.
Chiefs, and
And-
Vikings.
13-13.
Wow. Chiefs playing down to their competition a lot this year. They really are.
Yeah.
She will never, ever, ever. They're never getting back together. Never, ever, ever.
So, Rob, how was your sale yesterday?
We did well. We did well. A bicycle went away today. I had a bicycle.
did ya?
The neighbor.
Yeah, I
came
seen
over.
that on the Facebook video you had.
Yeah, the bicycle. Yeah, it was a new bike. Yeah, and he came over today and said, "Hey, I want to get that for my friend." I said, "All right." So he was loading it up in the truck, taking it up to our house. She's a retired lady. She's going to take it around and ride it, I guess, somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a new bike, so it's all.
Did you
good.
get did you get any rain after the morning rain?
No. The rain yesterday morning, it ended about 10 of 9. I mean 10 of 8. 10 of 8.
Uh-huh.
I immediately went out to my driveway and started blowing the driveway off as best I can because we started getting a breeze anyway. A breeze started up. It was chilly yesterday.
Yeah.
By 9 o'clock we got going, and I think by 2 we were done. 1:30 or 2.
Oh,
And we had a couple from Lancaster, PA. They bought like 4 or 5 bags of stuff. I had an AEW belt replica. I got 2 of them.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I had one of them out there. He bought that. So he
Nice.
wanted. Well, I won't. If you got any figures, I said no. I said if I do have any figures in the spring, I'll get them for you. So he said, "Yep, sounds good." I can get a hold of some wrestling figures sometimes, so it works out pretty good. A lot of people ask for them, and then wrestling, video games or wrestling. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It could be anywhere from a Nintendo. Regular Nintendo from years ago. Atari 2600. Already.
I should have given you my shitty ass WrestleMania Challenge game that I don't play anymore. That I probably wouldn't play. In fact, I don't even really ever play the. In fact, I don't because I can't really get it to work.
What is that? Is it a
NES. I'd almost rather get either I have to get a completely brand new one or I have to get one of those that they have the.
what's the name of yours that you have? It's a what?
I think it's WrestleMania Challenge.
Now, what's the name of your system?
I have an NES.
NES. Okay.
The original one, yeah.
Yeah. The original NES, my favorite game to ever play in that was that tag team wrestling. I like that.
I thought that was poor. I have that one.
You never did like how about the one with the Road Warriors championship?
WCW wrestling wasn't bad.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. And then my brother's got one. It was an N64 or something. No, it's the one that made it in Japan.
Oh, okay.
And it's got Stan Hansen on. One of the video game itself, if you bought it online, even now, $65. It's high as hell. But it's got like 100 and some wrestlers, actual wrestlers. It's like, but
Brees Hall,
if you can't reach out,
scored a touchdown.
Who did?
Brees Hall for the Jets.
Oh, go Jets! Jets got the lead a Tide.
They probably took the lead like 14-10 now.
14-13, I think it's.
Now 15-13.
Okay. Yeah, good. Third quarter.
Yep.
Quarter.
They took the opening kickoff and ran it all the way to, and took it all the way down.
Oh, all right. Brees Hall, he's a beast.
He's not bad.
This is his second year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Panthers are going to lose next week. They got the Miami.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Early on, guys, let's look at next week's schedule. We got the Broncos Chiefs Thursday night. The Broncos are 10.5-point favorites. Right? I got the Broncos as 10.5. I know it's the Chiefs as 10.5 favorites. At home, man, I'm liking the Chiefs even by more than that. Even I think they're going to win big. 51.5. I'd probably go under that total. Ravens Titans. Ravens 4-point favorites. They're going to be in a good piss mood next week after the way they blew today's game.
Yeah.
They're going into Tennessee. They're going to be tough to beat. Panthers going to the Dolphins, like Bob said. Panthers will go 0-6, I think. Saints and Texans, that's going to be a heck of a ballgame. Saints really laid the smack dab on New England today. Different beast in Texas. But the Saints, they're traveling well this year, so who knows? Commanders, Falcons. It's really Commanders got 10 days off. How bad do they want it? Are they really going to show up for their coach, or are they just going to let their coach get fired? We'll see what happens there. I think they're the better team, but boy, we'll see. Colts, Jags.
We can unleash Bijan Robinson on that Washington defense and not know what happened.
Yeah. Colts, Jags, no line thrown on that right now just because of the dudes in the fact Jags.
Robinson. The former coach from the Rams and the USC, are you talking about, Tim?
No, Bijan.
Oh, Bijan Robinson. Oh.
Yeah. Falcons couldn't leave him.
Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne, how you doing?
Hey,
Seahawks, Bengals. Bengals are favored by 2. I don't see that. I'm not watching any of the game today, but how are the Bengals? Did they show up, and is he playing well, or they're not playing the greatest?
Burrow and Chase.
Burrow and company.
Hold on.
They're playing better.
They're
He's
winning.
22-27, 224, and 2 touchdowns.
So, and they're beating the Cards right now.
Yeah, 24-20.
24-20. Okay. Seahawks a different animal too, man. Seahawks, I think, are a playoff team. That's my opinion. That's only my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that they're good enough to make it as a wild card. We'll see what happens there.
Vikings
Vikings
tied at 13.
What is?
Chiefs Vikings are tied at 13.
Yeah, they're in an injury timeout right now.
Vikings, Bears. If the Vikings pull us upset off at home, they're going to be going to Chicago next week. That's going to be a really tough one for them to get up for. That's going to be a good ball game. 49ers, Browns. Browns off this week? No.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
Browns are off this week. 49ers are playing
They've got the Cowboys tonight.
tonight. That's going to be a tough trip, especially coming east. That should be a good ball game. Patriots, Raiders. Raiders a 1.5 favorites. Man, I'll tell you what, it's a matter of which Patriots team shows up. At least sometimes you see some defense. Today you didn't see that. So
Well, okay, so here's the thing. If the Patriots lose that game, and let's say, I guess you probably wait till the end of the season. If the Patriots go 6-11, are you getting rid of Belichick, or do you think, hey, maybe we don't have enough talent? Let's go get some talent and give him another year.
I got a feeling he's gone either way. I think he's gone. I think he
Okay.
will. Lions, Bucks. The Lions are 3-point favorites going down to Tampa.
Don't sleep on the Buccaneers.
Don't sleep on the Bucks, but I tell you what, the Lions are really, really, really talented, man. I tell you what,
Well,
and their defensive lineman could be out next week. He's got a hip contusion. I see.
Hutchinson got a hip contusion on that return.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you see that? Did you see the helmet hit?
Yeah, I saw it. He hit him low when he wasn't. I mean, yeah,
Right. It wasn't a dirty hit. It was just kind of a blind side.
Right. Yeah.
But it wasn't dirty. Cardinals, Rams, 4.5 point favorites. You talking about don't lay them down. Don't lay down on the Cardinals, man. I tell you what, as soon as you think you got the Cardinals beat, they show life. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what's going on, but that coach really deserves a lot of credit because a lot of people said this team would go 2-15. They're playing better than that. They're playing better than that. They can give the Rams all they can handle next week. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Eagles and Jets. Man, I tell you what, the Eagles are scoring, but man, their defense is not playing the greatest. I'm surprised. I really thought they were going to have a shutdown defense. Jets, I just don't know where the scoring is going to come from against Philadelphia. It's going to be tough to go against the Eagles there. Giants and Bills, we know the Bills are flying home right now. I like them by at least a touchdown in that ball game, especially at home on Sunday night. Cowboys and Chargers. Cowboys are 2.5 favorites right now. They're going to be going back to the West Coast after this weekend. So they're in the West Coast now, and then they're coming home and then going back out. Texas Rangers are up right now 10-4. Is it fourth inning? Fifth.
Mm-hmm. And then you got the other AL series coming tonight.
Yeah, Twins and Astros.
Not sure. I want to.
10,
So Cowboys will be
Angels, Rangers.
10-4 Rangers.
10-4 Rangers. Yeah.
Fifth inning.
Top of the fifth. Yeah. And they got a runner
Top of
on
the fifth.
second with 2 down.
Yeah.
And looks like this will be the end of the inning. A little grounder to short. Yep. Okay.
So, and then next week's football review, let's see. I have not written down my college games yet. Couple of decent games, but 7 unbeatens from last weekend got beat this weekend. So that's huge. No more
Ohio
Texas.
State was on. I was right for about 3 quarters for Ohio State being on upset alert. But
Texas outside the top 10. How about that? After going from third and losing this week, they're outside the top 10. That's what it's looking like.
and Notre
Should be
Dame
great.
fell out of the top 10.
Notre Dame is 23rd, but they should. They have 2 losses.
Yeah, they had 2 losses. You're right. Yeah.
They have 2 losses now. So I'm not sure they even belong in the top 20. And did anybody read Sam Hartman's lips when he was talking to his lineman? I'm walking. I'm wondering if he is thinking about leaving this team. And wouldn't that be some shit if he ended up doing it? All I can say, it would hurt. It would kill his draft stock if he ends up leaving this team. Oh, I've got an elbow injury. I don't think it's major, but I don't think I better play the rest of the year.
Yeah, the coaches poll, Oklahoma's number 7.
Oklahoma 7. Yeah, I thought they'd be at least that high. Is Texas outside the top 10 or are they 10th?
Yeah, they're at 11.
AP has Texas at number 9.
Really?
Yep. Oklahoma jumped up to number 5.
They do. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's number 5.
Penn State.
And Louisville, number 14.
SC dropped a ranking after their triple overtime win against Arizona.
I'm sorry. Eagles 17-14, and Jalen Hurts just ran for another first down.
And Duke went from 19 to 17.
Do what?
Yes.
Duke went from 19
After
to
their
17.
well, they had a bye week.
Yeah, they didn't play.
But their quarterback is hurt, right?
Not sure.
Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Yeah,
I think he's
UCLA
out.
is right ahead of Washington State now. Huh?
Duke quarterback Riley Leonard, high ankle sprain. Oh, okay. Has a realistic chance of returning later this month.
Mhm.
So they're saying three weeks, and it's already been one. So I heard it was a broken ankle. That's what I heard. I heard it was a broken ankle. Broken ankle. He may not return at all. So we'll see what happens there.
By the way, somehow Miami stayed in the top 25 after losing to
game.
Georgia Tech, who got beat by Bowling Green.
That'd be interesting, Alex. I kind of agree with you. He says, I think whoever wins next week against Washington, Oregon wins the Pac-12. I don't like USC. I do not like them. I think they're in some trouble. UCLA, it's Stanford. No, it's not next week. I'm sorry. Syracuse at Florida State. I don't see a problem there for Florida State. They're playing most of their tough games at home too.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas, Alabama. Red flag anybody? Does anybody think nobody thinks Alabama's going to have problems at home with Arkansas? Georgia going to Vanderbilt. You got to be worried about this one. Boy, oh boy, the big tough USC defense.
So the Commodores are not building a brick house.
No, they're not. Ohio State going to Purdue. I don't think you have to worry about that one.
The Chiefs are up 20-13 on the Vikings now.
Indiana going to Michigan. I think Michigan's safe there. Cal going to Utah. Cal's played a couple tough games, but I don't think he can go to Utah and win. Oregon and Washington.
Yeah, it's
Bo Nix can put his name on the Heisman. If he marches into Washington and wins this game, he really can. Sam Hartman has lost it now. Sam Hartman's not going to win the Heisman.
Or Penix could
The kid for
his name up
Ohio
really
State.
high.
The kid for Ohio State missed 2 games. I don't think he can make it.
Who?
What? The receiver.
Harrison?
Yeah.
He didn't miss 2 games. He's just been bad.
I thought he missed the game. I thought he said
Well,
he missed.
it almost felt like he missed the game against Notre Dame because he only had 36 yards receiving.
Oh, okay. Blake Corum has not been mentioned as far as Heisman. Anybody think Blake Corum is actually in the Heisman vote much, or you think it's all quarterbacks?
Pretty much.
The kid for Texas. I don't think he can win it now.
Yeah.
Drake May.
Drake May.
Like
He could.
Gunnar Henderson home run. Yep. So
Henderson just hit a home run. Yep.
So what's the score?
10-5.
9-5.
Maybe up another run or 2 this inning. It could be interesting.
UMass heading to Penn State. That tough UMass team. You got to just wonder if they're going to bring all the Minutemen from when they landed. No. Kansas going to Oklahoma State. Could that be a good game?
That could be a good game because I'm
I
not
think
sure.
so. Kansas is still ranked this week.
Yep.
We'll see. A&M goes to Tennessee. How about that ball game?
That could be fun.
Could be. Auburn and LSU. Harris University goes to LSU. I actually think Auburn has a legit chance to win this game.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like LSU plays defense this year.
Arizona at Washington State.
Arizona's sneaky tough.
Arizona's played 2 good games in a row. They played Washington till last 2 minutes of the game last week. Then they took USC to overtime at USC. They going to Washington State. I tell you what, you got to think they're probably running out of gas, but Washington State better watch out. Missouri at Kentucky. I like Missouri in this ballgame. I know a lot of people
kind of like Kentucky to bounce back.
Yeah, I like Missouri. They're both coming off losses. Missouri played well yesterday. They just got beat. USC, Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame's going to end up beating USC in this ballgame. I think they can't. USC ain't stopped nobody.
No.
Sam Hartman should have a field day against his defense.
Texas
My-
going to the bullpen.
How about this one? Miami, who lost to Georgia Tech this
Yes.
weekend. They are going to Carolina. That's going to be a hell of a game. It's going to be a good
Yep.
ball game. That might be where Carolina ends up getting beat. Miami has a lot of speed. UCLA going to Oregon State. Another great game there. That should be a really good one. And NC State going to Duke. Going to play Duke's backup quarterback. I think there's a good chance Duke loses their second in a row. I really do. And then following week, we're going to Tennessee, Alabama, Washington State, Oregon. That could be huge for Oregon if they win. Michigan State, Ole Miss and Auburn, Clemson at Miami. That could be a tough game. Penn State, Ohio State. It's all not next week, but the week after. Utah at USC, UCF at Oklahoma, Virginia at North Carolina, and Duke at Florida State. So
Can I ask why that they decided to have college football on Tuesdays before the month of November? You got Louisiana Tech and Middle Tennessee on CBS Sports. You got this is all Tuesday, mind you. This is not top 25.
right.
You got Coastal Carolina and Appalachian State on ESPN2, and Liberty and Jacksonville State. Liberty's undefeated.
Liberty University is.
Yes. Against Jacksonville State. That's going to be on ESPNU.
What would you say is the percentage chance Louisville finishes unbeaten?
Well, hold on for a second. Hold on just for a second. I will give everybody. I'll tell you what. Let me find out their schedule for the rest of the way. Let's do that. Hold on.
I got it
All
right
right.
here. But you can look at it.
Louisville beat Notre Dame, and now they're what 4-0 or 5-0?
5-0, I think. Yeah, 6-0 maybe.
5-0. They beat Georgia Tech.
No, they're 6-0. They're
5-0.
6-0.
Yeah, they are. They are
They
6.
barely beat Georgia Tech.
39-34. They beat Murray State at home 56-0. They squeaked by Indiana in Indiana 21-14. They were at home against Boston College, doubled up Boston College 56-28. They went to NC State and a squeaker 13-10. And then they beat Notre Dame yesterday 33-20. This is their remaining schedule. Louisville is going to Pittsburgh. Duke is coming to Louisville. Virginia Tech is coming to Louisville. Virginia is coming to Louisville. Louisville is going to Florida. Kentucky is going to Louisville. I see
Florida to play Miami. By the way.
Miami, yeah.
Going to Miami rather. I say they're going to lose too.
That's what I got too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still- yeah.
Those last two might be the toughest ones on there.
I actually think they could lose this week coming up.
Pittsburgh after the Notre Dame game, and then
Yeah. Pittsburgh's played tough. And I'll tell you what. I'm not sure Kentucky will beat them, but I think Miami beats them.
but Pittsburgh's only won one game. They're 1-4, and they lost to Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I know they did. They didn't play greatest there, but we'll see what happens. I think they'll lose at least one. That takes them out of the playoffs anyway. They can't even lose one.
Right. Did you give up on the Immaculate Grid that I told you about?
Oh, I looked at it, but I just didn't challenge it yet.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead if you want to give us your answers, because I'm
Hold on for a second. Let's see. Which grid is that?
That is number 78.
Immaculate Grid number 78.
Pro football.
Immaculate Grid.
Pro football.
Pro football. You said 78.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the one with Browns, Titans, 1,000 plus yard rusher across the top.
Mhm.
Saints, Falcons, Raiders.
Falcons, Raiders. All right. Let's see here. Let's see.
Anybody in chat can help us because we're not good at. I'm especially not good at the football.
Ah,
Saints and
Titans. Titans
Browns.
Saints. Dan Pastorini.
Well, Ken Stabler
no.
would work.
Oh,
No,
Kenny
but
Stabler.
Stabler would work.
Earl Campbell would work.
Yep. The Earl Campbell would work too.
That's what I'm going with.
Titans and Falcons. Chris Chandler.
Yep.
How about Chris Chandler? Let's try that one.
Falcons and what?
Falcons and Titans. Yeah.
2%. Chris
That-
Chandler.
Hold on, because that's who I went with. I went with Chris Chandler.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Okay.
Titans.
Hold on. Before you give your last one for the Titans, for Saints Titans, Lorenzo Neal. He started with the Saints before he went to the Titans.
Yeah, I don't guess Ironhead Hayward played for the Oilers or Titans.
No, he didn't play for the Oilers or the Titans. All right, so go ahead with the Raiders and the Oilers. Titans could be an easy one if you think a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, well, but
Not,
well,
not
Dan
Allen.
Pastorini works for that too, man.
Mark,
Yeah.
not Mark. Who?
Well, Dan Pastorini would work for, well, if he played a game for the Raiders, because remember, Pastorini was traded from the
got
Raiders
hurt.
or from the Oilers to the Raiders for Ken Stabler.
Yeah, Stabler would work.
And Stabler played his final years with the Saints.
Yeah.
So Stabler would work for Saints and Oilers as well.
Let me see.
All right. So
Browns, Saints, Browns, Falcons, Browns, Raiders.
Browns fan sitting here.
yep, Browns fan. Yep, that's me. And
Oh, well, I'm not going to miss the Browns Raiders one.
yeah. I actually did not go with who you might think, Keith.
I'm gonna jump on that one this time.
Yeah.
I would be really mad if I missed that again.
Saints 1,000-yard rusher.
Oh, Falcons, Browns.
Ruben Mays.
Yes.
Mays. How about
Yes.
Ruben Mays? How about that?
Bob, I think you're froze here.
What's wrong with Ruben Mays? It ain't showing.
Reuben. Just type in Mays.
Reuben.
No,
Or just type in
RUE.
Mayes and see if it comes up.
I got it. 0.9%. All right.
All right. Keith, do you want
Falcons.
to
Falcons 1,000-yard rusher. Hold on, let me think. Falcons.
All right. Keith, do you have your 1,000-yard rusher for the Saints?
I haven't done that one yet.
Okay, then I will hold off on telling you my guess.
Well, George Rogers would be the easiest one. Deuce.
Well, you have to remember, George Rogers being an older running back might not be the easy one you might think it is. So go with the older one.
Oh, 92, 93, 93. Who was that kid that played for him? He brought him up.
Oh yeah, that's
Eric.
only 2%.
Eric.
Okay,
Eric.
so Rob wins the low one. Rogers was, I believe, the second 1,000-yard rusher for the Saints because the first one was Chuck Muncie.
Oh, okay.
I guess Dalton Hilliard for 2%.
Oh, Eric
Pegram?
Pegram. Eric Pegram. Yeah. Now
Yes.
how you spell his name?
Pegram.
Is it ERIC?
No, just Pegram. Just put his last name in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
ERRIC.
Okay, that's fine.
0.2%.
Which is way better than what my guess was.
Wow. Raiders 1,000-yard rusher.
Okay, I missed one on the Saints Browns. I thought that was what you were talking about with Ruben Mays, and that was
Okay.
yes.
No problem.
So I got my all my 1,000-yard rushers were 2%.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Mine were too. I will tell you this: Bo Jackson does not fit for 1,000-yard rusher for the Raiders. His high was 950 yards in 11 games.
I
He
went
had
back
to average
70.
5.4 yards a carry to get that in 11 games.
Oh,
That is sickening.
he did get it or didn't?
Did not. His high was 950 in
Okay.
11 games in 89.
Okay. I went back in the 70s with that.
Yeah, I did too for the Raiders.
Yeah.
What was this kid's name? Played for him.
And the Falcons, I went back to the 80s.
Yep, I did too. He already got his. He guessed Eric Pigram, which is a very good guess.
Justin.
Yeah.
90.
No. If you're thinking Justin, it's a 2000s guy.
Oh, yeah. Right. He didn't play a full season for him, though. I don't know if he got 1,000 yards.
You
He didn't
mean
play a full season.
Justin
he was-
Fargus?
Justin Fargus, but he
Yeah.
hold on. He was hurt 2 games.
But in 14 games, he could still do it.
14 games.
Hold on. Let me pull up his.
Hold on for a second. I know what his average was because, oh God, if he got it, he
Fargus or I think it's Fargas. I believe that's how you spell his name.
dude. If he got it, he didn't get it by no over 50 yards because he was
You're
right
correct.
there.
Yeah, and he only played 14 games that season.
Yeah, because he was hurt. He got hurt, and actually he missed like 3/4, like a quarter of a game here, quarter of a game there, and all.
Put him in. Put
All right.
put Fargus in.
Justin Fargus. Yeah,
I
he was a
gonna
hard
say,
nosed man. Justin Fargus. Let's see what happens. Zero 0.8%. Okay.
It was way better than what we got. Because I'm
All
guessing
right.
you went with Mark Van Egan, Keith.
Yes.
Did Van Egan?
Okay.
Did Van Egan ever get 1,000?
Yeah, he was.
I was wondering if he did because he was kind of a committee, a little bit of a committee there.
He did
Martin
it
or
3
something.
times.
Davis. No, there was a Davis that was under
Yeah.
the winning team.
Or Larry Davis. It was
Right. Justin Fargus ran for 1,009 yards in 2007.
Lord.
Sir Mike Davis.
9 yards is all he went over 1,000 yards by. Oh
Yep.
my God.
Who, Fargus?
Yeah.
Maybe it was. Maybe his name was Mike Davis.
Yeah.
Well,
he's the
Fargus
guy that
went
was
9
the
yards
hands
over 1,000.
guy.
He got 1,009.
No, he didn't. All right. So Marcus Allen, you're just barely over 1,000 yards. Marcus Allen went for 10-14 and 83. Mark Van Egan went for
Wow.
10-12 in 76. And then also ran for 1,000 yards in 77 and 78.
Wow.
So
I'd have never thought that.
your Falcon 1,000-yard rusher was that the one he went with?
No, he went with Eric Pigram, who I would never have thought of when I
No, I
first.
wouldn't have either.
You went with Gerald Riggs, I'm guessing.
No,
Dude.
Oh, wow. Who did you go with?
the guy that was there before Gerald Riggs, just before, I think.
Anderson?
It's close.
Not Jamal Anderson, but the
No.
Henderson?
No. I think Riggs, when he came in, this guy was still there. But
All right, I'm going to cheat. I did see there was a
his initials are WA.
William. I see it. Yeah, William Andrews. I never would have guessed him. He was 2%. Wow.
Yeah, he played when they
How do
still
you
had
see
the
their percentages when you didn't pick it?
No, I didn't see the percentage. You can pull up the list of who had the 1,000 yards.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you
but
hit the-
how did you know he was 2%?
No, I didn't know what his. You told me he was 2%.
Oh, okay.
The first
Raiders-
ever Falcon 1,000-yard rusher was Dave Hampton in 75. 1,002 yards.
Oh my lord! Raiders and Tennessee.
Oh yeah. I went up with a Hall of Famer.
Well, Cliff Branch.
Oh, like I said, did you use Ken Stabler yet?
I did. I didn't try it. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be over 10% with those two though.
With Stabler or Pastorini?
Yeah.
And by the way, it looks like Pastorini does work.
And mine's Titan. I'm going Titans Raiders here.
But you can pick the Oilers. You can pick
Yeah.
the Oilers.
Right. Billy White Shoes Johnson was not one. But
No.
let's see. Ted Hendricks won't. He didn't.
No, I don't think he played for the Oilers.
Oh, no.
I'm trying not to give mine away that I did. If you would not like me to.
Offensive lineman. It was an offensive lineman that came.
Not
Oh,
Bruce
yeah.
Matthews.
No.
Hannah or something?
Nah, Jack Hanna was a Patriot.
He's the one that messed around with animals. Jack Hanna.
Or no, but there was a Hanna that played for the
Yeah.
Patriots.
Messed around with animals.
Messed around with it.
No, well, I mean,
He was the longtime head zookeeper for the Columbus Zoo.
yeah.
John Hanna, I think, is the guy we're thinking of. Okay, but
No. You talk about the football player. Football player was John Hanna, but the other Hanna was
Jack was the zookeeper.
Jack Hanna. Yeah.
All right. I can only say that the Raider Titan that I picked was a Hall of Famer. And not Ken Stabler.
Tight end?
No. The clue that I'm going to give it away with is that at one time he was the NFL's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, okay. GB?
Yep.
Yeah. Used to be a Bear.
I don't know if he was or not.
I think he was.
Yeah, he was. Okay. He was also a Colt before that.
I didn't realize that Vince Lombardi was the coach for the Giants in that 58 championship game against the Colts.
I didn't realize that either. Huh.
Who was that guy that back in the 70s, real dirty player?
Conrad Dobler.
No. Played for the Raiders. Stickums.
Oh, Cliff Branch.
No.
Dirty?
Yeah.
Because he wore Stickum.
Tatum?
Jack Tatum.
I don't
He
think
played for the Oilers. He played for the Oilers.
Hold on. Did he really?
I think he was drafted by the Oilers.
Oh,
No.
go with it. Go with it.
No, I'll tell
So-
you what happened. I'll tell you what. He ended up winning the Super Bowl with the Raiders in '76, and him and Al Davis had it out after. They wore Al Davis. Him him and what's the coach?
Flores.
No, coach.
Tom Flores wasn't the coach then?
No,
Oh,
Madden. Him
Oh,
and
he
Okay.
Madden.
wasn't. Lombardi wasn't the coach of that team. It was Jim
Him and Madden had it out
Lee Howell. But I thought somebody said he was.
because he swore to him he would never use Stickum again,
right.
and he
Oh.
went and got non-fat milk and added sugar to it, and put it like in a mixture in a bowl and left it on the sideline at games. And he stuck when he come over to the sideline, he put his hands behind his back and right into the milk mixture. Then when he went out to the game, the coach told him, said something about, I want you to play as hard as you can, and patted him on the back or on his hand, and ended up getting that damn milk shit on him, and ended up pulling him out of the game. And Tatum got pissed as hell. He ended up leaving him, going to play for.
Try Jack Tatum for the Oilers.
He ended up going to play for what? Pardee, Jack Pardee.
Not with,
I
if
think-
he,
I
no, he
think
was not for 1980. But
who was that he was playing for?
hold on, let me see who the Oilers coach was in 1980.
Vince Lombardi was the offensive coordinator of that 58 Giants team, not the coach.
I thought it was Pardee, but maybe I'm wrong.
Jim Lee Howell was the coach.
Bum Phillips was the coach that he went and played for.
Bum Phillips. Okay. All right.
So put Jack Tatum in for Raiders Oilers.
All right.
Man,
He was a bad man. We're gonna get taken off the air. 0.3%.
Very good. Yes,
Now we got
Rob. I went with George Blanda.
Tennessee and New Orleans. Blanda didn't play for the Saints, did he?
No.
Play for the Saints?
No, he didn't play for the Saints.
No, but we were saying that Ken Stabler did, but that might be too high a percentage if you want to go there.
So far, I got 5 in, 5 right. 2% is my highest so far.
Oh, geez, very good. Yeah, because you went with Pegram. That
I got Ruben Mays 0.9,
right.
Eric Pegram 0.2, Justin Fargas 0.8, Jack Tatum 0.3, and Chris Chandler 2%.
Yeah.
So he's my low fat milkman, Chris Chandler. Even though Jack
Hold on,
Tatum,
let me give a football score update here real quick for you.
all right, go for it.
Let's see.
Eagles. What's the Eagles looking like? 17-14 still?
No, it's Bengals are 31-20 with about 7:45 to go. Eagles are up 20-14 with 4:50 to go. Jets are up 18-13 on the Broncos just starting the fourth quarter, and Chiefs are up 27-13 with about 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Okay. Ooh. Titans and Oilers and
Saints.
Saints. They had a tight end that played for them. What the hell is his name?
I'll have to look up to see if that Jack Tatum story. That's a good story.
He had the milk, something about the milk or something. It was some kind of milk and sugar additive or something. I saw it on NFL Network, and he denies it. But what's the name? Till the day he died, said something about.
what was the purpose of it?
Oh, Stickum was outlawed,
Yeah.
and Stickum was actually had glue in it. This stuff right here was like a milk, and it's like, how do I say it? It's kind of like if you stick your hand in ice cream. When you first go out there on the field, it might feel like it's just wet, wet, wet. But eventually, while it sits there, it starts developing a sticky nature to it.
Yeah.
And he was doing everything possible to break the rules. And what's his name? Patted him on the back. And when he did, he missed his back, hit his hand or arm by accident. He was like, what the hell is this shit? You know,
So
he didn't
Tatum
want to
was
get kicked
traded
out.
for Kenny King.
Yeah.
That's a good one to remember for
That was-
Oilers and Raiders.
And you remember Kenny King ended up getting an 80-yard touchdown in the Super Bowl
For the longest time, he had the longest
The-
touchdown reception in
the
Super Bowl
screen
history.
the screen pass.
It wasn't really a screen pass. It was like a floating.
Kind of out and up on the
Right.
sideline. It was right on the
Yep.
sideline, left side. Yeah.
Just over the outstretched fingers of Herman Edwards.
And
Yep.
someone from our Redskins team tied him.
Not buddy.
Somebody from a Redskin. Let's see. In 1987, Ricky Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ricky Sanders died.
No,
Ricky Sanders.
tied him.
Tied him. Yes.
T-I-E-D.
Tied him,
T-I-E-D.
yes. Yes.
80 yards.
Mushin Muhammad, I think, has the longest reception now.
87,
Yeah.
87 yards.
Yeah, in
Was
the
that against the Patriots.
the wardrobe malfunction bowl.
That was Carolina against
Yeah,
New
Super Bowl
England.
38.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
wardrobe
That
malfunction
was in
bowl.
Houston, I think.
Yeah, that's when he got a fumble. That's why what's his name fumbled and just stood there and looked at it.
No, that was Super Bowl
No.
50. This
Oh,
one,
Yeah, that
Jake
was Cam
Delhomme
Newton.
was,
Yeah,
Jake Delhomme was the quarterback.
Was that Jake Delhomme score?
No.
Oh
no, that was Cam Newton was quarterback. Cam Newton didn't want to get his shoulder hurt like Drew Brees.
Yeah.
yeah, but we was talking about the 87-yard pass was Delhomme. Was that?
Yes,
Delhomme?
that was correct. That was Delhomme.
Yeah.
85 yards. Sorry for Muhammad. not
Cam Newton
87.
didn't even have a touchdown pass in his Super Bowl, did he?
No, I don't think so.
He ran for one, didn't he?
I
I'll
don't
have
know.
to see.
Somebody might have.
I would like. That's a Super Bowl I love to forget.
Super
Malik
Bowl
Jackson
50.
had,
It was awful. It was an awful one to watch. The only one more worse to watch was the Colts and the Bears when they was playing in that damn deluge down in Florida. That was a damn disgrace. I left at halftime.
A lot of fumbles.
I left at halftime. I didn't even watch it all. I went over to the Moose Lodge, decided to go drink a few beers.
Jonathan
There was
Stewart had the only touchdown for the, and it was a bunch of field goals, and then the only reason that they got close was because of that fumble that I was hoping T.J. Ward, who played for the Browns, recovered and almost took in for a touchdown. I was like, oh god, this game was boring. I honestly thought that the 10-3 game between the Patriots and the Rams was more exciting than that game was.
Forgot about that one.
And we got a 40-yard attempt for the Bengals, and it is good. So we are 34-20 with about 6.5 to go in the game for the Bengals. So
So who was the coach that got mad at Tatum? Was it Pardee, did you say?
no,
No,
it's John Madden.
no. It was John Madden in the 70s.
Oh, Madden did.
Yeah, John Madden went off on his ass.
Bengals are trying a field goal. Have to hold the kick. It's up and it's good. Well, I guess for the kind of season the Bengals have had, to be 2-3 isn't too bad of a mark.
Right.
He'll take that.
Who was
You know,
that? Who was the guy? God. He played with the Oilers. It's Bob back. He played with the Oilers, and I want to say he was there when Campbell was there. He was a wide receiver, and I want to say he's opposite of Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Ken Burrow?
Ken Burrow. He played for the Saints.
If that's right, that's very good pull.
He played for the Saints because I'll tell you why he played for the Saints. He was down there.
Number 00, right?
Yes.
He ended up showing up, and Washington went down there and played him, and they couldn't cover that so much to save their ass. It didn't matter. I think was it Green on him? I forgot who it was. They couldn't cover him for nothing.
Go for it.
Was he
Ken,
the one that they said that
Burrow,
it
yeah.
was a no catch in the championship game against Pittsburgh?
No, that was Mel Renfro.
Mel Renfro. Okay.
yeah.
So go with Mr. Burrow, the 00.
Was that his number, 00?
I
He
think so.
changed it. He changed his number, I think, when he went to
No, I'm pretty sure it was 0-0.
was it both? Was it in both places?
Yeah,
Uh,
I want to say it was.
it
I
was
think
because he got grandfathered in. He was the last player to wear 00.
Oh, really?
From the
Yep.
AFL.
Well, he came in after the merger, so he started in 70.
Okay.
0.3%.
Well done, Rob.
All right, the Browns and the Falcons.
So who else did he play for the Saints?
Just the Saints and the Oilers. He started in
didn't remember
70
him
with the
playing for the
Saints and then
Saints.
went over to the Oilers
The
in 71
Browns-
and played for 10 years.
The Browns and the Falcons.
Oh, I went with an easy one there.
Yeah, you probably went with BMR,
Those defensive linemen, I'm trying to think of.
a Creedence Clearwater song.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, it was just playing on Bob's channel before he got booted
Yep.
on the game he was watching.
Okay. So that was one of them. There were three that came to the top of my head for the Falcons and the Browns. But if you could think of others, please do, because I would never have thought of Mr. Burrow. Probably because I didn't watch football in the 70s.
How about the Ice Cube?
McNeil, I don't believe he only played for the Oilers. Boy, if you get Oilers and Browns, you got like Webster Slaughter, you got
Gerald McNeil.
Gerald McNeil possibly,
I know
Lorenzo
somebody.
White.
I know somebody for the Browns and the Falcons.
Who?
Murderer.
Murder.
Did he murder somebody? He got in trouble, beating up somebody, killing somebody, or something.
You're not talking about the guy his girlfriend set his house on fire.
Maybe that's what it was. He was all kind of trouble though with NFL.
You're not thinking of Mr. Bad Moon, are you?
And Andre Rison. But hold on, let me think. Hold on.
Yeah, he did, because he came to the Browns when they left in 95.
Okay, so he played the Browns. He definitely played for the Falcons.
Yes.
Oh, he was on the last Browns team that was
Yeah.
there before?
My buddy that played, he just said he played for the Jets and Pittsburgh and Atlanta. So he didn't play for the Browns.
No.
No. But Rison did do it. Oh my God.
I
He's probably
guarantee you he won't be 2%, but you can put him in.
yeah.
Jets are up by 8 on the Broncos.
12%.
But that's all right, Rob.
Yeah.
The two others that you could, there's one recent and one sort of old school. The one recent one is offensive lineman Alex Mack.
How about the guy that had a show on ESPN? Something. Mike and Mike.
Golick never played for the Falcons.
Golick?
He never did play for the
And
Falcons.
Mike never. Bob played for the Browns, but not Mike.
But did he play for the Falcons though, Bob?
No. But
Oh.
who did play for the Browns and Falcons was Clay Matthews.
There
He
you go.
finished his career with the Falcons.
Okay.
Biner never
17
played for
years
the
with the
Falcons,
Browns.
did he?
What's that?
Biner never played for the
Biner.
Falcons.
No,
did he?
Biner never played for the Falcons.
Yeah. Browns and Raiders. It's got to be some backup quarterbacks. It's like
There's some kickers that you could do pretty well with. Hold on.
Mosley.
I'm happy with number 77.
Mosley never played with the Raiders.
He
I don't
could
think
have.
so.
I don't think he did.
I don't think so.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
How about
Yeah.
Barr?
Who?
No, not that Barr. Not Matt Barr. Chris Barr was the only one that played for
Matt
the.
Stover? No, not
No.
Matt Stover. He didn't either.
But I'm just saying you could. But there's plenty of people that you could put out there.
All right.
But run. Just tell me who, and I'll tell you yes or no.
Did Mike Phipps ever play for the Raiders?
I don't think so. You're let's just say if you ask somebody in the 90s, I could probably tell you. Mike Phipps did not play for the Raiders.
Backup quarterback.
I don't think you're going to get any
Notre,
backup quarterbacks for the Raiders.
Notre Dame.
Not Rick Meyer. Rick Meyer never played for the Browns.
Wrong color. This guy's a black guy.
Not Tony Rice. Not
No.
Aaron Brooks never played for the Browns.
no.
This guy, they always
Not Vince Evans.
no.
Well, he
He
played
wasn't
for
that well known.
Raider. He was with the Raiders a long time now.
Yeah.
I'm
Vince
saying
Evans is the one.
I'm saying he came out of Notre Dame, but I'm not sure he did. I thought
Not
he
Todd
may have been
Marinovich.
No, he's a black guy.
Rice?
No.
No.
An Ismail?
What the hell is his name? This kid played in a bowl game and he showed his ass after the game. What the hell is his name? Damn.
How long ago?
I reckon it had to be in the 90s, early 2000s, something like that.
No.
Not Jimmy Clausen. Kaiser.
Deshaun Kaiser. Now, he played for the
Packers?
No.
Okay,
He
yeah,
played for the
wait a minute, hold on. Okay,
bunch of places.
Rob, before you
What?
put it in, you have to remember,
I ain't put
did
it
he
in.
play a game for them?
Let me think.
Did he play a game for the Raiders?
Packers drafted him, I think, didn't they?
Well, who do you say for the Raiders?
Yes.
Yes. He played for the Raiders because I'll tell you why I know he played for the Raiders. He got hit on a pass play by a guy. Oh God, what was his name? And he hit him on the back of the helmet.
Now, was this in preseason or was this
No,
in
this is a
regular
regular season because the other guy just had went down. He got kicked out of the game for it. He picked his helmet up and his swung
Yeah, but
his
he could
helmet.
have done that from the sidelines and not while he was at. Remember, he has to have thrown a pass. He had to have a stat with them.
He played.
But, played, but did he get in the game? He had to have gotten in the game and had a stat for it to count.
Damn, I swear I believe he did. I swear. Somebody else here with us? Let's see. Let's see if somebody else is here. Yeah, nobody's here. I thought somebody else was here.
No.
Damn, I swear I believe he played. I'm going to try it. Well, let me just try Kaiser, I guess. Kiz.
I think it's S, wasn't it? An S?
No, he didn't play.
He did not play for. He did not play.
It was a preseason game, I guess. He got hit in the head when some guy tried to reach around and swing, and then he took that helmet off, and he slung it at son of a bitch. But who was it?
It was probably
He
him.
got
But he
kicked out of the
did
game.
play for them. He did play for them, but did not get in a game.
Oh man, damn!
He was with Oakland in 2019, and then got cut by he was on the practice squad in September of 2020, but didn't play for them.
Oh, all right,
Okay.
that's crazy.
I think I briefly looked at today's football one, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I ain't gonna get that one."
Yeah.
So let me think some others in. Browns and Raiders. Lyle Alzado?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Did he play?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Lyle Alzado.
I'm going to see you guys later. My
All right,
my
Bob.
network's breaking up. So,
I missed one and got a 121.
oh, geez. All right,
All
see you
right.
guys later.
All right.
All right.
later.
Glad that you're here just to spend some time with us, Bob.
Appreciate
By
it.
the way, the Raider in Brown that I picked was Eric Turner, the late Eric Turner, the safety.
Oh, yeah. He played corner sometime too, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah.
one of my favorite players when I was a kid.
All right.
He's got a
And I,
Now,
all right,
for
then
the
we got-
Saints and the Browns, that is a very tough one. there's a early 2000s guy you can pick and a more recent guy that you can pick. The recent guy is Jarvis Landry.
Okay.
The early 2000s guy you can pick is offensive lineman Jeff Fain. However, there's another one that you could pick, and it's a guy that got arrested for drunk driving. Dante Stallworth.
Stallworth. Because
He spent the year after, in 2007, he goes from playing the almost undefeated Patriots the next year playing with the Browns.
Wow. I got my grid up number 75 now. I'm going to try to do this one quick. I'm just going to do it fast as I can. Eagles, Cardinals, I'll go with Zach Ertz.
Okay.
43%. Okay.
I went with Vi Sikahema. 1%.
Eagles, Jets. Quarterback that was Sanchez, Mark Sanchez.
Yep. If he got in the game, I hope. I believe he did.
36%.
I went with Hugh Douglas, 5%.
Eagles, Carolina.
You could get one right off the bat. Hall of Famer. Nope.
Oh,
Defensive lineman.
Julius Pepper, not Julius Pepper.
No. All right, think of a running back.
But the Hall of Famer's not a running back, is it?
No. Hall of Famer is a defensive lineman.
Reggie White.
Yeah.
Reggie White.
Reggie White played his final years with the Panthers.
Mhm.
7% off. Believe that. How about that shit?
Okay.
Steelers, Cardinals.
That was the one I didn't get. So you're going to be kind of a little bit on your own.
Steelers, Cardinals.
I tell you who I guessed. I guessed Cliff Stout, but it's not him.
Steelers, Cardinals.
Oof. Oh, I know who. I got one. Do you want me to give it to you, Rob?
Let me try to guess.
It's a current running back, and that's all I'll say.
Ha ha ha. How about this one? His son got an interception today.
Oh, Connor.
Connor, yep.
Now I'm talking about somebody else.
But who did you get for Steelers Cardinals?
That's what I'm saying. His son got a interception for the Steelers today. Joey Porter Jr. Joey Porter.
He didn't play for the Cardinals, did he?
Yeah. Joey Porter played for the Cardinals. Yes. He played for the Cardinals.
Mm.
I'll be damned. He did.
Yep. He played. I don't know how
if you watched the game and they said something, then yes, you probably would have gotten his stats. Okay, good one. I went 8 out of 9 for this grid. So
Rams rookie receiver Puka Nacua off to a historical start to season.
Jets, Steelers.
There is a quarterback that does fit.
Oh, some wide receivers too.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Yeah.
Yeah. Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool.
No.
No. They had a defensive lineman.
All right, I'll let you think over that one. Yeah, then the Steelers.
Big tall guy. He was about 6'5".
Oh, the tight end?
No. Wide receiver.
Oh,
Ohio State.
Oh, not Chris Sanders.
He might, you know what? I said Ohio State, but he might not. I think he was. Ohio or Penn State won, but he's a wide receiver, big dude, 6'5", 6'6". It looked it anyway because he was real skinny. He could jump.
Right.
He was in the Super Bowl. Was it the guy that
Oh, you mean Santonio Holmes?
Santonio Holmes? Both feet getting both feet in
Yes.
bounds. He played for the Steelers and he played for the Jets.
Go for it.
Santonio Holmes, both feet bounds. Yeah, he played and got. Let's see what it is here. All right.
You probably got a better score than I did for that one. Let's see.
I think I missed one. No. I got 43s and 41s and shit like that. So
Don't worry about it. Rob, we're only worried about getting 9 out of 9. You want to do this one quick.
Antonio Holmes. So let me just put Holmes. HOLME.
It's SANTONIO.
20%.
Okay.
Cardinals.
I went with Neil
Greg.
O'Donnell.
Oh, I'm actually going to go with the guy that died. He was a WCW wrestler, Kevin Green.
Yep.
Kevin Green.
Yeah.
Oh, for Steelers Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, I think.
I believe he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
And
did he die from?
Heart
He was
attack.
young.
He had a heart attack. Yeah, he was a wrestler. He Cardinals Pro Bowl. Let's see. Easiest one would be Fitzgerald, but
Right.
J.J. Watt.
Not with the Cardinals.
He didn't make a Pro Bowl with the Cardinals.
J.T. Smith.
I went kind of a little older.
How about Roy Green?
Stump Mitchell.
Roy Green. I'm gonna try Roy Green out.
O.J. Anderson.
0.4% Roy Green.
Nice. Better that
Dan
matches
Deerdorf.
my. Hold on. That
Dan
matches
Deerdorf ever make the all Pro Bowl?
who did?
Theodore, yes.
The Dan Deerdorf.
Probably did.
Jim Hart. Jim
Yeah,
Hart.
but Otis Anderson works. He's also 0.
Neil Lomax, I think, made it.
I'm not sure about Neil Lomax.
Lomax. Oh,
I was
yeah.
thinking
1
he
year
did,
that he
yeah.
threw for almost 5,000 yards. Yeah, 4,000.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
job for Roy Green.
Jets Pro Bowl.
Okay.
You could go with a lot of those defensive players back in the 80s, probably Klecko
Right.
or Gastineau or
Mark Gass. Yeah. Joe Klecko and let's
Lyons. Was it Barry Lyons?
Marty
Or-
Lyons, I think.
Marty.
Marty Lyons.
Yeah. Revis.
It's my
Darrell
Darrell
Revis
Revis.
could work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he would be a great pick.
Freeman McNeil.
Santonio
Holmes again, I think.
Wesley Walker. Freeman McNeil.
Freeman McNeil. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Now you could go back to like Joe. Well, they had the Pro Bowl for Joe Namath, I believe.
Yep. Wahoo McDaniel.
Did Mickey Schuler make it?
Not sure.
How about
Pets have had 75 Pro Bowlers in their life.
Yeah, Wahoo McDaniel's not one of them. I don't.
how about the guy that was with the Patriots and then he went to the Jets, the running back? Martin.
Yeah, Martin. Yeah.
Yeah, Curtis Martin would definitely be. Yep.
Al Toon.
Did he make it as a Jet, Curtis Martin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He was better as a Jet. Al Toon. How about that?
Yeah,
that would work.
that would work.
I don't know if Ken O'Brien ever made it. He was good, but he had all those other guys.
James
like Elway and
Ferrier. James Ferrier. How about that one? He played for him, but I'm not sure he was a Pro Bowler with him.
I don't know.
He was.
He probably would have been a better Steeler than he was a Jet.
Pro Bowl with the Jets. Boomer Esiason.
He was a Bengal.
No,
He
he
was a
played for them.
Jet too. He was a Jet too, Boomer Esiason.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure he made Pro Bowl with him.
I don't know if Favre did either.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but you'd have to make it as a Jet, right?
Yeah, you have to make the Pro Bowl as a Jet.
Right. Eagles 23-14. Okay, thank you.
But yeah, let me give while you're thinking of, let me give the because the whatchamacallit game just ended. The
Orioles, Rangers.
no, the Bengals Cardinals game just ended.
Oh,
And the
Bengals
Eagles
won
won 23-14. Jets are 24-21 on the Broncos, and the Chiefs have pulled within 27-20.
yeah.
Chiefs are ahead, aren't they?
Yeah, the Vikings are at midfield, 2nd and 5.
27-20.
Completes a pass to the 30. 25 down to the 23.
And remember, they did have the Pro Bowl when the Jets won the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Let's see.
okay.
Hold on. John
Snell?
Riggins.
Matt
John
Snell?
Riggins. How about John Riggins as a Pro Bowler for the?
Well, yeah, but the Jets
Yeah,
were
I don't think he
American.
was that good,
The Jets were AFL then.
but they still had the Pro Bowl.
Huh. Sour? The receiver
Ah,
Sour?
wait a minute. John Riggins could work.
Will it really? Oh my God. John Riggins.
Emerson Boozer?
All right. So I had to actually run through.
0.1%.
I went with
For
Alatoon.
Riggins?
Yeah. All right. So the 80s Jets that made it. You have Alatoon. Mickey Schuler actually did make the Pro Bowl in 88
Okay.
and 87. And 86, sorry. And 86.
88,
Gastineau.
86.
Yep. He made it twice. Two-time Pro Bowler.
Gastineau, Klecko.
Yep. Freeman McNeil made it. Ken O'Brien made it in 85. Boomer Esiason made it in 93.
Yep.
Um,
Oh,
Wesley Walker?
Wesley Walker made it in 82 and 78.
Oh, Johnny Lamb Jones.
Hold on.
I don't think so. I wouldn't guess.
I
No,
don't think Lamb Jones made it.
no. But John Riggins was a Pro Bowler in 75.
I got one more to get. Panthers Pro Bowler.
Your 69 Pro Bowlers were John Elliott, Larry Grantham, Dave Herman, Winston Hill, Don Maynard, Joe Namath, Jerry Philbin, George Sauer, Matt Snell, and Jim Turner.
Mm.
So it's practically all the skill position players. Now the Panthers in the Pro Bowl, there was only 39 of them.
Christian McCaffrey's the easiest one to pick out.
Right.
Who? Oh well, hey, this guy would have been good for Carolina,
Superman?
New Orleans, New Orleans. He played for both
Who was
teams.
Who was that linebacker they had just a few years
Exactly. He played right with Green. Green was on one side, and this guy was on the other side, black guy.
I'm talking about the guy that was on their team when they went to the Super Bowl against the Broncos, the linebacker. Kuechly?
Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly.
Yeah.
He would be. This guy was a Pro Bowler with New Orleans, but I'm not sure he ever got Pro Bowl with
Mills?
Talking about
Sam
Sam
Mills?
Mills?
Sam Mills. I don't think he made it with him. He did. Oh my God! Really? I didn't think.
Sorry,
he
I
made
am
it.
cheating a little bit, but
Yeah, he's the one that died from colon cancer. Thing.
Right.
Yeah. Sam Mills.
Well, that's not fair because I mean he was so young. I mean that was before the age where they start screening for that, and
right.
so there was really no way to catch it.
Panthers,
1%. I got a 130.
which is better than my Musa Muhammad. The 96 Panthers, holy shit. All right. Michael Bates as running back or kick returner. Kerry Collins. Eric Davis, the former 49er. Kevin Green. John Casey, the linebacker you might be thinking of. Another one, Lamar Lathan, also a good one for your Tennessee one.
Mhm.
Sam Mills and Wesley Walls, who is a good one for Saints Panthers.
Wesley Walls, was he a wide receiver?
No, tight end.
Tight end.
He's mainly a blocking tight end for the
I don't
like
know.
the he's with the
Saints
49ers.
also
He would have won the
really
Super Bowl.
Wow.
And oh, by the way, the backup quarterback to Joe Namath when the Jets won the Super Bowl, Babe Parilli, the Hall of Fame quarterback for the Patriots.
They named tires after him. Babe Parilli.
Parilli, well, it's Pirelli, but not Parilli.
Oh.
Okay.
Hall of Fame
Listen.
quarterback.
Yeah.
I'll have to find the one that had the Commanders and the Super Bowl winner.
Really
I'll
played,
give it to you another time, but
really
All right.
played for the Patriots.
I can give you some Washington Redskins that are like Don Warren
yeah,
or
Pirelli played for the Patriots too.
Babe Parilli, I believe, played for the Patriots. Yeah,
let's see, Washington Redskins that won the Super Bowl. Oh, I can come up with some Monty Coleman.
mm-hmm.
Was Ray Caruth a Pro Bowler?
No, I don't think so.
Good.
Barry Wilburn. Yeah,
Yep.
I got some wild names I can come up with. Washington Redskins.
What category?
Washington Redskins that won a Super Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brian
I-
Davis,
Or Mr.
Neil
200.
Opowitz.
How about Mr. 200? Remember him? 87?
87. Charlie Brown?
No, Mr. 200. Ran for 200.
Oh, Timmy Smith.
Timmy Smith. Okay.
Timmy Smith. Yeah. Nobody ever heard him before or after, but Timmy Smith. Timmy. Yeah. Let's see. Who else? Clint Didier.
Yeah.
Mark Schlereth. Mark
Yep.
Schlereth. He won with Washington.
Mark May.
Yeah, Mark May. You're right.
On the 91 team, who was like
General
their
Shea.
third or fourth string running back behind Biner and Riggs? A guy, I think they got him out of Michigan State or
Biner and
Riggs, and then it was it Emmons or
Grid number 56
grid number 56.
has the Commanders and Super Bowl champion.
Wow.
And I had Kurt Govea.
Kurt Govea.
intercepted a pass of Jim
Yep.
Kelly.
Yes, he did.
How about
Ernest Biner also works on that team. Gerald Riggs
Yeah.
works on that team. Ricky Irvins works on that team.
Ricky Irvins, that's the guy I was trying to think of.
yeah?
Yeah.
How about
Russ Grimm, Dexter Manley,
Jim
Daryl
Lachey.
Grant.
Pete Wysocki?
Mark May,
Is
Yep.
Pete
R.C.
Wysocki?
Tillman.
Does Pete
Yeah.
Wysocki fit on that?
Hold on.
Pete Wysocki. I'm not sure. May not.
And Murphy, was it Mark Murphy?
Yes. He's
He
the one with
intercepted,
he's the one with Green Bay now.
David Woodley.
No, Wysocki does not work.
Okay.
They retired in 1980.
Okay.
Was David Woodley one of the worst quarterbacks ever to quarterback in a Super Bowl?
Trent Dilfer.
Yeah. Trent Dilfer was probably.
I know it.
Or
Woodley only completed 4 passes in the whole game.
how about one that won a Super Bowl from
What about Rex Grossman?
West Virginia? From West Virginia, he was awful
Hostetler.
for the Giants. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was bad.
He was okay.
He was okay because he did okay for the Raiders for a while. He was there.
He was okay.
Jay Schrader won a Super Bowl title.
Dave
Yes, Dave Schrader
Dave-
was the backup
Dave
quarterback.
Butts, Dexter Manley.
Yep. Who was the
Charles
backup
Mann.
for Rippon in 91?
And actually,
Uh-huh.
Mark Rippon is on the sideline for the '87 Super Bowl in street clothes. You can see him.
Oh, what about who was the guy that they ran all the fake punts through? Rutledge. No, it was the Giants. He was on the Giants. Not
Ali Haji
Haji
Sheikh.
Sheik. Ali Haji Sheik. He was
and
a kicker.
Chip Lohmiller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mark
Mosley.
Mosley.
Brian
Steve-
Cox.
Steve
What
Cox.
was it? No, Steve Cox.
Steve Cox. He was a guy. He was their long distance kicker. He would come out there.
Was Jeff Hayes one of their punters too?
Jeff Hayes.
I don't know if he was on one of their Super Bowl.
But
teams.
was he in a Super Bowl though?
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, he just had to play for the team that year that they won the
Well,
Super
he
Bowl.
wouldn't
I
have
don't
been
know
a
if he did
punter
that.
sitting on the sideline. He was a punter.
Hold on.
I don't think Hayes
Let
made
me
it.
see. I can pull up the list of play. Oh, let's see here. Hold on.
Jeff Hayes. If he
Was-
was with the 91 team.
Rutledge was Rippon's backup in Super Bowl 26, wasn't he? Because he was the one that
Jeff
held
Hayes worked for 82.
kick.
Jeff Hayes was? Okay. Joe Washington.
Yeah.
Joe
Um,
Washington definitely. He definitely.
Well,
was.
I don't know. He was on the '83 team, but they didn't win it. I don't think he was on the '82 team.
He wasn't.
I think it's Stathead to get the
Alvin
rest of them.
Garrett.
I'll give you the 82 and 87 and 91 squad, but not the.
You remember that lead on monkey?
Clint
Yeah.
Jr.
I
You
don't know if
remember
he
who
won.
that was?
Steve Cox was a punter on the 87 team. Yep.
You remember who he called that?
Oh, Cosell.
Yeah, who Cosell called that?
That's
And then-
little Joe Washington.
Bryant, the running back that they got from the Philadelphia Stars.
No, he called that little.
No,
Oh,
I'm
I mean,
just
he
naming-
won
don't
he
name
won
it.
one. Yeah.
Was it Alvin Garrett? That little monkey. He was a wide receiver. He said,
Yeah, it was
"Oh,
Alvin
That's
Garrett.
yeah.
yeah, that's a
Where Cosell got in trouble.
No,
Yeah,
it was 1982. No one cared.
But they-
He got in trouble. He got in some trouble. He ended up
He
sitting
got in
out.
trouble. He had to apologize.
Yeah,
That was
he ended
week
up
one
sitting out.
when Washington was up 23-3 at halftime, and they lost 31-30.
Yeah. How about let's see, man, oh man, so many others I can think of on that team.
You know, and even though I was only 12 years old, it was kind of like I knew he was going to get in trouble for saying that. But in the context of the way he said it, there was clearly nothing really in that.
How about Marshall? Was his name Wilbur? Not Wilbur. It was some Marshall linebacker. We came from the
Wilbur
here.
Marshall.
Wilbur
Yeah,
Marshall.
Wilbur Marshall. Yeah, played on the
Yeah,
91
he
team.
came over.
Alvoid
Neil-
Mays.
Neil Opal. Alvin. Alvin. Number 40. Alvin.
And there was a May and a Mays.
No.
Team
This
Alvin
guy-
Walton.
Alvin Walton.
Alvin
He was a
Walton,
safety.
number 40.
Number 40. Alvin Walton.
He had that
Yeah.
kind of like
And
an
then-
arrowhead. His
Yeah,
haircut.
and then hold on. I got another. As a defensive back, it might have been a safety. 47. Can't. No, it won't Ken something other something.
What was Davis's number 38?
What Davis?
Brian Davis.
Brian Davis. Hold on. Wow, that's tough. Let's see. Let me think.
That was an 87.
Let
He
me think.
intercepted Elway on the sideline.
23. Brian Davis.
Let's see, it's a different number.
Yep. Well, he was
20?
yeah.
23
Yeah,
it
Brian
was.
Davis, the
Oh,
DB.
great.
Yep.
Good job, Rob.
Cause let's see. 1, 2, 11, 12, 18. I'm trying to go through it. 21, 22.
Who was Theismann's backup in 82 and 83?
Let me think.
Holly? Some guy named Holly?
Dave Holly? No, it won't Dave Holly. It might be Holly. Jim Holly? Something like that. 24. 24 is Kelvin Bryant. Kelvin Bryant. He was
Yeah, he
on
was the guy they picked up from. He was with the Philadelphia Stars and the
Yeah.
USFL.
28.
Well, Ricky Sanders was with Jim Kelly in Houston, I think, and then,
Right, with
then
the
they were
Gamblers.
against each other in the Super Bowl 26.
28 was Daryl Green.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, unfortunately, nobody else threw a pass for the Redskins in 82.
32 was Vernon Dean. 32 was Vernon Dean. Let's see. 33. 37.
Dave Butts,
Yep.
65. 65.
Charles Mann, Dexter Manley.
Charles Mann, 71.
Charles
Dexter
was,
Manley, 72. 78. 78. He was a starter. Hold on.
What was the name of the Martin or something? The guy that intercepted the pass against
Is it Daryl?
Grant. Daryl Grant,
Daryl
78.
Grant. That's the guy in the
Daryl Grant was
conference
Daryl
championship game. He picked off. Was it Hogaboom for a touchdown? Because White got hurt. Danny White got a concussion.
Yeah.
I think it
Hogaboom.
was Hogaboom. Yeah, right down there inside the 10-yard line or something. It got tipped up in the air.
44 was Riggins. 45. 46. 47 was
Did they have a Wansley or something?
Otis Wansley. Otis Wansley. 39. Otis Wansley. Why do I remember this shit? I'm pretty sure he played on one of the teams. He's 39. Otis
Did
Wansley.
they have a what was the name?
47. 47 was a defensive back. It wasn't Ken Houston. But what the hell was his name? 47.
Vernon Dean, that's on number 32.
Do what?
I'm gonna look up the 82 team. You have to tell me which one you want because
Otis Wansley would have played in 82. I think he was with the 82 team.
I think it was 87.
87 team. 87
Okay,
team. Okay.
no problem.
Wasn't
30
there a guy that had a weird last name, like it started with an I or something, like not Igwe Buike, but some kind of oh wait, maybe it wasn't an I, maybe it was like an O or something. I think he was a special teams guy. I'm trying to think of.
Oh,
No,
He
I
froze
know who
up.
you're
Right?
talking about. I know you're talking about. And he played linebacker at times.
I
can't
don't
hear me
remember that, but
I know who you're talking about.
it was kind of a
Okowitz. 27-20 Chiefs officially.
no. That's not what I'm thinking. of.
I'll think.
Yeah.
I'll think of his name in a second. Give me a minute.
Pets are gonna win. They're up by 10 with 23 seconds to go, and the Chiefs won 27-20.
Right. You say the Bucks are going to win? Who'd you say was
The
going to win?
Jets are gonna win.
Jets. Okay.
God, the confidence picks this week are gonna be awful.
Eagles are going to pull a win off on, ain't they? They did, I think. I think the Eagles won, Jets won, and Chiefs are winning.
And Keith, you still didn't put your picks in for this week, did you?
I didn't do
Did they
it.
have like somebody named Oliphant
Yeah.
or something like that?
Mike Oliphant, maybe. Did he win one before he got traded to the Browns?
I don't remember him. He might have, but I don't remember him. If he did.
Yeah. By the way, my 13 and whatever record I had last week, 13-3.
Oh, me too. Me too. I'm losing. I'm gonna be lucky to get 500 this week.
I'm 6-6 right now. If
Kurt
this Jets
Gouveia.
wins.
Kurt Gouveia.
Yep.
Who's their special teams coach now?
The
Washington.
Commanders?
I want to say he was. Let me think. Let me think. I'm gonna try to think of his name. Let's see. 71, 72.
I forgot about Clarence Verdun.
He was with the Redskins.
Yeah,
Who? Verdun?
yeah, in
What
87.
year?
I don't remember.
87.
Let's see if he shows. Yeah. Yeah. He counts. I did not.
Who is our special teams coach now? What's his name?
Katzer. Nate Katzer.
No, that ain't who I was thinking it was. And they had a special teams coach, and he
Not Brian
actually played.
Mitchell.
Huh?
Not Brian
Now
Mitchell.
this guy played linebacker when they needed him to. 31-21 Jets actually win that ball game, so that's a good
Joe,
one.
Joe Lavender was on the 82 team. I forgot about that.
Joe Lavender, number 20.
Yeah.
By the way, Verdun played the whole 3 games for the Skins in '87, and then was shipped to the Colts the year after, which is where I remember him. He's mainly a punt returner that I remember.
Mike Nelms. Mike Nelms. He was probably our best punt, huh? He was a better returner than Darrell Green was. He was really good. Mike Nelms.
And that Baltimore game still isn't over yet.
What's his score?
We'll find out here in just a second. Yenier Cano is now pitching for the Orioles. Everybody's still standing. 10-5, top of the 9th. Not saying that game's over, but I wonder what RJL Network's doing something tonight.
I ain't got to work tomorrow. Columbus Day. How about that shit?
Yeah, well, he probably does.
School is out. School is out.
Yeah.
School's probably in. That's not a federal. That's not a day off for kids.
It's a day off for the postal service. They don't have to go.
Yes, it is.
It's a federal. It's considered a federal holiday, but
By the way, your punter for 1991 for the Redskins, Kelly Goodburn.
Oh,
Kelly Goodburn. Oh my gosh.
what year was that?
91.
Oh,
Kelly Goodburn.
Joe Theismann's backup in 1982 was Bob Holly.
Bob Hall. Yeah.
He's 22 years old out of Princeton.
Spark, otherwise known as Spark Plug. Bob Spark Plug. Well, Tim knows why. I know why Tim's laughing.
Yeah, there's a wrestler that was Thurman Sparky Plug.
Yeah.
He was a race car driver, and then became hardcore.
He acted like a race car. I'm not even sure he really was a race car driver.
I think he was actually.
Bob Holly appeared in 9 career games, did not start any. He threw 40 passes, completed 25 of them for 300 yards even, 7.5 yards per attempt, 33.3 yards a game, 1 touchdown pass, which is 2.6%, 2 interceptions, 5.1%, and a long of 44. He was sacked 9 times for 70 yards and had a rating of 72.9.
Oh, maybe it was just kayfabe.
Neil Okowitz. Let's see who else.
Oh, he had 2. He was 2 for 2 in the postseason in '83.
Monty Coleman, Neil Okowitz,
Raleigh McKenzie, another offensive lineman.
Kaufman, Mel Kaufman, 55.
Yeah.
55.
Yeah,
Mel
Was he
Kaufman.
57? Whoa. Maybe it's 57.
55, I think. Yeah, that's what I remember.
Was he,
No,
was he 55?
Let's see. Collins was 51, right?
52 was Neil Okowitz. 51
54 was Gavea.
yeah. 51 was Monty Coleman.
Right. He got hurt for briefly in Super Bowl against the.
And 58 was
Broncos.
Wilbur Marshall. 58 was Wilbur Marshall. And then 59 was anybody 59?
Oh, you got another Redskin was Jumpy Gathers.
He was
He
96.
was a Falcon too, wasn't he?
Yes.
Jumpy Gathers.
Yes.
He was a Saint too, I think.
And Stokes.
Now
Who
it's
was it?
11-5 Rangers on a double and two groundouts.
Was it Fred
Jumpy
Stokes?
Gathers. Jumpy Gathers 96, I think. Maybe
Was it-
97.
Was it Fred Stokes or something? Number 60, the other defensive end,
Yeah. Yep. Number 60.
or defensive tackle, maybe he was.
4, 3, 90.
Yeah, because Manley wasn't on the team anymore in '91. I don't think.
88.
Go after
80
leaving in Atlanta.
88. Rick Walker.
Yeah,
Rick Walker, 88.
another tight end.
Yeah. 87, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, him and Warren, I
89.
think he used his blockers mostly. Although Walker
80
passed.
85 was Don Warren.
Yeah.
81, we know
Warren
that.
caught 2 passes against the Broncos, I think. And that's
81, he's still not a Hall of Famer, though, is he?
Who?
81.
Artmont?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Did he make Hall of Fame? Okay.
Pretty sure he did.
82. 82. Would have been number 82. Was it anybody? I don't think so. And number 80. Who was number 80? Alvin Garrett was 89. 84 was Ricky Sanders. No, 87 was Ricky Sanders. 80.
No, Sanders was 83, I think.
Yeah, you're right. 83. 80. Who was 87?
And Clark
That's
was
right.
84, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm reading this little thing. A guy has a beef with the fact that the Immaculate Grid did not specify that he had to play for the team that won the Super Bowl. He thinks it should be a player that played for said team and won a Super Bowl.
No. Oh, well.
Eagles Rams score today, guys. Who's got that?
That is
4-13 or something.
23-14. Eagles win.
23-14.
23. And that was the same score as the Bengals Cardinals, 23-14.
No, 34-20 was Bengals Cardinals. So, Rob, you can check to see how poor or great you did against the spread for the game so far.
Oh my Lord. And then Chiefs Vikings.
27-20 Chiefs.
All right. First off, let's start and work our way up. 27-20 Chiefs. They were 5.5-point favorites. I took the Chiefs. That was my lock of the week, and they cover. Jets, Broncos. I call for the upset with the Jets. 31-21. They upset the Broncos. Eagles, 4-point favorites against the Rams. They win by 9.
Blowout winner.
Huh?
Blowout winner there.
Yep. And that was your lock. So you got that one.
Yep.
I had the Chiefs. Bengals and Cardinals. We all like the Cardinals in this game. Bengals are actually coming to form now. They didn't win a couple in a row. 34-20. And next week.
What was the spread on that game for the Bengals?
Bengals were a 3-point favorite. They cover easily in that game.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And now the Bengals get to go home next week to play the Seahawks. Thursday night, Bears, Commanders. I took the Commanders minus the 7 points, and the Bears just slaughter them 40-20. Jags, Bills, 5.5-point favorite to Bills. I like the Bills the way they were coming in this game. They lose the ball game straight up 25-20. Saints, Patriots. Me and Brian both take the Patriots at 1.5. Yeah, if they would have scored, all the Saints needed was a safety to win, which a safety was scored today. We'll talk about that in a minute. 34-0 Saints easily blow out the Patriots. Titans and Colts. Colts were a 1.5 favorite. They easily covered. Nobody liked the Colts in this game, 23-16. Ravens and Steelers, the game I was telling you about. The Steelers get 17 points, But how do they do it? They get a field goal. They get a safety. They get another field goal. And let's see, that was 8 points. It was down 10-8. They get another field goal, make it 10-11, 11-10, and then they get a touchdown, go for 2. And why I was asking Keith, why did they go for 2? Why do you go for 2 in that situation? But anyway, they ended up winning the game 17-10.
My only reason why you might go for 2 is that you force them to get a 2. Then we have to get the 2-point conversion after.
But
or you know that they can't win. You completely shut them out. If they go,
what happened was they were up. They were up 6 at the time. They were up 6 and went for 2. I don't know why the hell it went like that, but they went to try to get an 8-point lead. And they ended up staying up.
They were up by
6.
4.
I don't forget how. Oh, were they up? Yeah, that's right. They were up by 4. They were up 14-10.
So it was going to be 5 or 6. The difference of 5 or.
And I would have said, why wouldn't you kick an extra point? That way, if the other team does score a touchdown, field goal wins the game for you. But they didn't do it. Panthers, Lions. Lions throw
after that,
they throw a 42 burger on them, and they actually are the highest scoring team this week. The Lions with 42 at home, and next week,
it was 14-10 when they went for 2.
Yeah,
all right, that's fair. That's fair.
And then, so would you have kicked the extra point and tried to make it 5? I would have.
If it was in the fourth quarter, maybe I'd think about going for 2. Any other time other than the fourth quarter. I hate going for 2 before the fourth quarter.
Well, the thing is, you're up 4. You're up 4. Think about that. You're up 4. The other team scores a touchdown. If you kick that extra point, you're up 5.
Yeah, but the 6, you're making them make the extra point, which is not a gimme now.
Yeah. I guess so.
There was only a minute 17 left.
I like a 5-point lead, though. I do.
Lions 17.
They were 9-point favorites, and they win today by 18. Texans and Falcons. How about this ball game? Falcons were a 1-point favorite in this game. Most of us, except Harris, liked the Falcons. We all like the Texans. Harris went with the Falcons. They even covered 21-19, not a problem. Giants, Dolphins. Dolphins put a 30 burger on the board. I just don't know where the Giants pulled their 16 out of their hat, but they were able to do it. Dolphins easily cover that game.
What was the spread on that one?
9.5-point favorites. Yeah, I heard that too. Josh McDaniels is rumored to be fired tonight. I'd heard tonight he's getting the axe. We'll see what happens there. And
before the game tomorrow,
I've heard. I had heard there was a chance they're going to get rid of him. Bengals, Cardinals. 34-20. 34-20. Bengals were a 3-point favorite. They cover easy by 14. None of us took them. None of us liked them this week. Eagles, Rams. Eagles 4 points going to the West Coast. They win by 9. We all easily cover that game. I until further notice, the Eagles are still a team that really, really are tough to beat. They're going to be tough. Jets, Broncos. Where did the Jets find 31 points? I don't have any idea. But I guess I'll say a pick 6 came into play. May not have, but their Jets defense held those Broncos to 21 points.
There was a fumble return for a touchdown for the Jets.
Was it?
Wait, yeah. Well, I think so,
Chiefs and Vikings.
There was a flag or something.
Vikings put up a spirited effort at home today, but they fall to 1-4. Vikings are in some serious trouble now. Chiefs 27-20. Aren't the Lions?
The final 7 points for the Jets came on a fumble return.
Yeah.
So that's the 31.
So are the Lions 4-1 now?
Yes.
They're going to be very, very tough to beat in that division. The South.
And Breece Hall with a 72-yard touchdown. Those were the only touchdowns for today.
Buccaneers are off this week, right? Yeah, Bucs are off this week.
So Zerline, if you had him for fantasy today, 4 points for a 49-yarder, 3 points each for a 22 and 27-yarder, A 26-yarder and a 30-yarder. That's a nice day.
So think about this: the Bucks had off this week, and then next week the Lions are coming to town to play the Bucks. That's going to be a tough spot for the Lions.
It was
Yeah, a little bit.
Wilson was scrambling for the Broncos, and he was around the left side, and he was kind of had his arms down to his side, and he had the ball in his right hand, and he got hit. The ball popped out to the near the sideline, and the guy for the Jets picked it up.
Anybody see Lamar Jackson's fumble today?
40-something years.
TJ Watt picked
5
it up.
field goals.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hit his arm. Yeah. And then,
Yes,
and then,
somebody else-
and then Jackson got kind of in front of him, was trying to bat the ball out of his hands or something. Held him.
Who
up
was the
and up.
guy that knocked? Who was the guy that knocked it out of his hands? 56 for the Steelers. Who was his name? It ain't Whitehurst.
I don't know, but then Watt picked it up.
Yeah, Watt was very optimistic. Opportunistic. I'm sorry. Opportunistic. So afternoon games, I went 3-1. I needed to do it early in the day.
Where's my remote? Are you on it? Oh,
I'm 5-7 today. 5-7. That's terrible. Cowboys Niners tonight. I feel pretty good about my pick. I really do. Let's see if Broncos gonna fire their coach. I've been hearing that. I've been hearing that out of Denver too. What's his name?
Oh,
Broncos
McDaniel,
head coach
McDaniels. Sean Payton.
Sean Payton.
what about Sean Payton?
They might get fired.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
That's what I'm hearing.
Alex thinks that FTR is going to leave AEW. It's completely possible, especially since they've kind of done everything in AEW. Cowboys win by 20 tonight. Not a chance.
Jets offensive coordinator.
By the way,
Nathaniel
hello, Larry
Hackett.
Harris.
Yeah. What's up, Larry? Cowboys win by 20 tonight? I will say no. If one team wins by 20 tonight, it's the Niners. I say, Tim, if one team wins by 20.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think Cowboys can do it. Sean Payton was rumored. I mean, this was actual words out of his mouth, and I quote: Nathaniel Hackett had one of the worst head coaching tenures in NFL history. End of quote. Until you, Sean Payton. Until you.
I could think of a lot worse ones.
Les Steckel?
Rich Kotite.
How about the guy that used to coach at Notre Dame there for a while?
Lou Holtz.
Lou
Yeah.
Holtz.
Lou Holtz. I guess Pete Carroll round one with the Patriots wasn't awful.
Not so good with the Jets, though. This is his third.
The
Right.
Broncos went all in for Russell Wilson, who is 5-15 as a starter, as the Broncos starter.
How about Ray Handley?
Yeah. Yeah.
They said that Kotite actually beat him head to head. I think twice.
To be fair, he was the guy who left the cupboard bare for Parcells when he coached the Jets. Kotite. And by the way, congratulations. We actually get a game on Fox this week for baseball. Yes, about freaking time. I think Fox might have realized that they need to put games on their regular network in order to get people to watch. Oh, at least it would help with the freaking kiddos to watch. like to see what the MLB demographic was for 18 to 35 this year with the quicker games and see if it went up or down. Put some more light on me here. Yeah, I saw that Cargill made her debut on Fastlane on Saturday.
Yeah, I see we got new tag team champions in WWE.
Yeah, and in AEW as well. The guy that was Big Cass, him and Ricky Starks are the new AEW tag team champions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They
Oh
beat.
boy, 3-run homer for the Orioles. Rally killing, but it makes it 11-8. Aaron Hicks, the former Yankee.
Okay.
Boy, that's not going to feel good having water sprayed on you. Mark Trestman was not good.
Oh no, his first year it went pretty good for him, but yeah, that was not good.
McCaffrey 2 TDs. He is a stud. That could definitely happen.
Was Jim Zorn pretty good?
Jim Zorn, I think, was okay. Steve Spurrier, not great.
Not good.
Offensive coordinator for Dallas that came up to Washington. He was a real winner.
Oh,
The hell's his name? Norm
Turner.
Turner. Oh yeah, he was a real winner. Boy, oh boy. That's
Well,
something.
to be fair, Zorn
He looked like a deer in headlights from day one.
Zorn went 8-8 his first year with the Redskins. So,
But your
To be fair,
favorite was
that's
Wayne
passing.
Fonts?
Who?
Rob, your favorite was Wayne Fonts?
Wayne Fonts. Wayne Fonts was a real winner, man. I'm telling you. How about the guy that was he was a player.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember
who-
who the Lions coach was in 2016, but Schwartz wasn't good.
that was was that Schwartz? No, it wasn't Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz.
Well, he wasn't the one that went on in 16, no.
No. That was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles.
Was that in 2006, 7, maybe? Oh, 6 or 7.
Oh, what the hell was his name? It ain't John something. No, that ain't right.
Rod Marinelli.
Rod Marinelli. Yeah, that's right.
Former
And
Bears.
then he had nerve enough to come back to Philly after that.
Yeah. Morning Weg wasn't very good either.
No,
By the way, I didn't realize that Gary Moeller was a coach for the Lions for 7 games.
who do you think was the biggest mistake hire for the Browns?
Whoa. Just released. 7:18 p.m. Ron Rivera being called into the offices in the morning in Washington. That could be big. How about that if they fire his ass now? That could be good.
Who are they going to promote? The enemy?
I hope not. We get Pittsburgh's coach and we give him $1 million.
Hell no, it's going to take a lot more than that to get Tomlin there.
I'm just talking about to get him to come over. We'll keep his contract. We'll give him whatever he's getting paid.
Do
now.
you think the Steelers are going to let him go? They're going to need to send over some
Steelers was seriously considering firing him last year. They gonna go a different route next year. You wait and see.
That's just not their.
That's not
their
their
MO.
I know that's not their MO to fire somebody mid-season. Well, they don't even like firing nobody.
Like fire.
I think he's gone after this year. I really do.
Final score: Rangers 11, Baltimore 8.
Now Chuck Noll, he just decided. Was he kind of forced out, or did he just?
I think it was kind of forced out.
He was pushed. He was pushed a little bit. Joe Gibbs is not coming back. No.
Cowher retired.
Mike Tomczak might want a job.
Mike
Those trade coaches
Mike
with the Raiders.
Tomczak's busy being a parent to a kid at Youngstown State.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They'll trade coaches with the Raiders.
No.
Raiders. Oh, yeah. The Raiders will do that in a heartbeat. And
Yeah, they would,
Give
but-
up a 7th round pick.
The problem is that I couldn't even tell you who, like, how the Steelers do it is just beyond me. Okay, so Tomlin hasn't been great the last few years, but damn it, they've been over 500. And if you told me the Browns would be 500 every year for the last 13 years, I'd be pretty freaking happy.
Is Lovie Smith available?
Yeah, I believe so, because he's not coaching Illinois anymore.
Well, he was at Houston last year, wasn't he? I thought he was coaching the Texans last year.
Do any of you guys think the Twins beat the Astros tonight and tie the series up? No. Sadly,
Lovie Smith was, I guess, he second year as head coach. No, Nico Ryans is the coach of the Texans now.
DeMarco Ryans.
D'Amico,
Ryans, is that his name?
Yes.
D'Amico. Is this his first year or second year?
first year.
Yeah, Lovie
Was
Smith.
there last year, though?
Yes,
Yeah,
Lovie
Lovie
Smith.
was there last year. Yeah.
I don't think
Sorry to get the defense.
personally, I think the Astros win tonight, and then I think we're going to have an all Texas ALCS, and I hope the Rangers win, but I don't know. I would love to. I'd love to see the Twins come back. I am no Ravens fan, but that John Harbaugh does a heck of a job as they have had injuries in that last few years make that
We need to
playoffs.
talk to Harris about that.
Oh yeah, they didn't show up today though.
I like John Harbaugh as a coach.
Well, the problem is without J.K. Dobbins, they don't have a running game.
Well, except their quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'd
They're-
take either
they're-
Harbaugh as the coach.
Even with their problem is they don't have a quarterback to throw the football.
Right.
I'd take either Harbaugh as a coach, wouldn't you, Rob?
I love
everyone's a little bit more of a
John.
hothead.
If somebody told me today Jim Harbaugh was leaving Michigan coming to Washington, I'd be tickled. Damn right. Because he is offensive mind, even though people say, well, he's a defensive coach. He's a guy that doesn't like to turn the ball over.
Yeah, but
And
he's kind of a little weird, and he's the kind of weird I think that the players like. They don't.
Yeah, right. He's not irksome. He's not irksome.
He's not going to just bitch somebody out and scream at him.
No. Rivera's an asshole. That's just the way to put it. Rivera's an ass, and we just need to get rid of him.
Rivera's he's probably a lot like Singletary was.
He's got to go. He's got to
Just
go.
fire.
I'm hoping they're going to rebut on him real quick and say bye. We'll see.
Singletary, I think, was a smart guy, but I think he just tried to take too much after Mike Ditka. That just didn't work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And Buddy Ryan, probably.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's that type of coach now. It just isn't going to fly in the NFL.
Now, it seemed like Bill Parcells had a little more of a balance. You know, he'd kind of be he'd be there for you when you needed him, and
But the problem is, all you saw in the media was him being tough.
yeah.
I mean, because
But I just heard stories of him walking up to guys in the locker room and just
he'd be a personable guy if the situation called for it.
Well, if he knew you were trying and giving the effort and doing what you're supposed to do.
Dennis Allen, is he the coach at New Orleans?
Possibly, yeah.
Approaches Dave Portnoy. It said, "Hi, B-I-T-C-H. We did it on you," and walks off.
What?
I know Dave Portnoy, the guy from Barstool.
Yeah.
See, Yeah,
What'd he
Portnoy
say?
went on. Hey, bitch, we've done one on y'all this week. Yeah, Portnoy went on the record and said something about you don't have Sean Payton anymore. We're going to bury your asses, and then they lose this week 34-0. And
All right,
Allen
here's a
sees,
question, though. Go ahead and finish your statement, Rob.
Allen sees him somewhere in the locker rooms when he's leaving the stadium. He said, "Hey, bitch, we put one on you."
Does Bailey Zappi start next week? He should.
Is his name Bailey Zappi?
I believe it's Bailey Zappi, yes.
Or if you're at that point, if you're Portnoy, you just take it. That's
Yeah.
what you
You
can do.
have to. You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
I think it's time. Look, number one, Mac Jones. I think you still got to think maybe he's coming back, but it might be next year. You got that same way with Sam Howell. You have got to protect a guy.
Yeah.
11 sacks in one game is just. I mean, that's
Wait.
ludicrous.
Is that
That
how
was
he
the
got
Bears
sacked
got
on
on him?
Thursday? Howell was 11?
He got sacked 11 times early in the season.
Maybe, I could believe it by the Eagles, but
Let me see how many times that
Buffalo. Buffalo.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buffalo put it to him 11 times, 5 in the fourth quarter. But that's when they were pinning their ears up back and just going after him. But
Let me see how
still,
many times that whatchamacallit got sacked.
11. Look, you cannot get your quarterback sacked 5 times in this league. That's 5 times what? That's over 80. That's like 85 times in a year. You cannot do that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Your quarterback does not need to hit the ground with the ball in his hands over 25 times in the season. Twice a game, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Wow.
85. He's been sacked now 33 times? That's crazy. It's nuts.
I think got sacked twice. So, I mean,
Today he was only sacked twice.
no. The for New England only gave up 2 sacks.
Oh, today?
Their problem was that they didn't gain anything. Let's see.
The run game is nothing.
No, it's crap.
Yeah.
Jones
And
threw for
everybody was
110.
saying- everybody been talking about Zeke Elliott. He last 2 weeks he's done nothing.
Nope. And then
No.
Zappi threw for 22. Stevenson ran for 24
Brad-
on 8 carries.
How many
8
yards?
carries. Stevenson, 8 carries, 24. Elliott, 8 carries, 21. But Elliott caught 4 passes for 17. Boy, Mike Gesicki, that move from Miami to New England sure working out well.
Really?
Yeah, not so much. Gesicki, 2 for 17. Juju, 3 catches, 6 yards. Kendrick Bourne was your leading receiver.
How about this? New England's quarterbacks only complete 15 passes, and you lose 34-0. Only
And
complete.
Chris Olave only had 2 catches for 12 yards. Michael Thomas, the Buckeye team, well, not teammate, but they could have been teammates. 4 catches, 65 yards. Is it just me, or is the short passing game ruling the NFL this year?
Yep, 5 to 9
Because
yards.
I'm
5 to 9
not-
yards.
Yep. Because I'm not seeing the 200-plus yard games that I'm used to seeing from back then. There's usually in the 150 to 190 now.
Yeah, and they're not completing 38 passes anymore. They're completing 15 to 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Vikings, where do you think their season goes from here? They're 1-4.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the coach allowed to get it too before it's over with, which would be, I ain't gonna say it's a shame, but it's true. You know, he could be in trouble.
Well, they didn't give a running game.
They got 3 of their next 4 games on the road,
Well, they got the Bears coming up.
and their
They
home
got-
game is against the 49ers.
Huh?
Their home game is against San Francisco, the 49ers.
Yeah. They got they got the Bears coming up next week.
Yeah.
If they lose that, I think your coach is gone. I really
Should
do.
be.
Eberflus, if they lose next week, Eberflus could be gone. Somebody's going soon. I got a feeling Rivera. They lose next week to the Falcons. I think he's gone. Well, I am going to go in here. I think I'm going to make me a pizza because I'm going to set up a little later tonight. Plus, we're not running our heat yet.
A little bony pizza.
Yeah, 54 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's about. I'm at 52, and I gotta get to the grocery store. So
You going tonight?
I'm going right now. They close at 9, so I'm gonna go. To the
Oh,
grocery
okay,
store.
I
haven't
got
had dinner yet.
Alex,
All right.
what team am I the GM of? The Vikings?
All right.
All right, man.
Just
Y'all
I
have
picked them to
one-
go to the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he picked him last year. He picked him to go like 1-18 this year. It's 1-16 and 1-14.
I don't know about that, but I didn't pick
He
them
said
to
they,
go to the Super
he
Bowl.
said they sucked a lot worse, and he's been right. I picked them to win the division, which the only way they do it, they got to turn around against the Bears next week. They got some work to do. Y'all have a great, great rest of your day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to be on here online early. I may even do a title bout, a couple of bouts tomorrow. See if I can.
Title bout or Glory Days?
I'm talking about Glory Days. Don't even I don't even want to go that route. Glory Days boxing. Yeah. Y'all have a great day. God bless. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Everybody.